Boom. Okay, YouTube should be going live right about now. Chat, talk to me. We live. We coming through? Do you read me? Can we press some buttons, please? Copy, copy. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Boom. What's up, chat? So, today is the top 48 all the way to the finale of Combo Breaker 2026. This is the largest Combo Breaker ever, the largest non-EVO Street Fighter tournament of all time. Over 1,700 players in this event, and they've whittled it down to the top 48 already. And we're going to see who's qualifying for top 8. So they're doing top 48 until top 8, and there's going to be a break, and then the top 8 will start at, I believe, like 7:30 p.m. is the scheduled time for this top 8. For me personally, I will be heading out to a family function in a couple of hours. During that break time, it's kind of coincidentally timed. I might be able to make it back for the later half of top 8. We'll see how that's going. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I shaved. Shaved, had to take care of things, had to get dessert, had to get a Tres Leches cake for the family dinner we're doing. We had to get dessert. The Tres Leches kind of affair.
So young, he's so talented, and very, very well versed and really very schooled as well. So I really appreciate
the mustache. I haven't had a mustache in years. Tres Leches is goated. It's definitely one of my favorite desserts, but I don't think it's in every kind of occasion dessert. You know what I mean? I think it's one of those things you got to go through phases. Bros o'clock into the family factory. Facts. I could have woken up early, but my back was killing me the past 2 days. I slept horrendously last night, so I finally got a good night's sleep. Shout out to Advil. My back's feeling better. I'm refreshed. I'm well rested. Showered, shaved. Hit the grocery store real quick. We're back at it. Enzo versus Oil King. Oil King finally having a really good run for himself. It's been a while since he's been this deep, I feel like, into a premier top 8 of this, or premier tournament of this size. And, you know, since he swapped to Terry, I feel like he's had some success in his regional World Warriors, but we haven't really seen him pop off and take some big names with Terry since he swapped from Rashid. So he's doing really well this tournament. Meanwhile, Enzo, I believe he's 16 years old, out of the West Coast. If you haven't heard of Enzo, he's definitely one of the big players to watch out for in the NA American scene, plays out on the West Coast, picked up by Bandits recently. So he's always on the top of the MR leaderboard in NA with like 2,300 MR, which is absurd. And he's done it with a bunch of characters, with a bunch of different Shoto characters, but he settled into the Sagat pick here. So two players looking to make a splash. Oil King making the comeback, the EVO Japan 2023 Street Fighter V champion Oil King, and Enzo. Definitely a player to look out for, one of the future top players for NA Street Fighter. Enzo went further than Blas. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't directly compare anyone's bracket runs, but it's about consistency. At this level and at first to 2 bracket formats, like, people just lose, right? Blas is already out of the tournament. Sahara's already out of the tournament. Like I said before, I think there's too much competition. Street Fighter 6 is too volatile, and our set formats are too short to really, like, rag on anyone for any one tournament. This is how it is. Big whip punch with the crouching heavy punch. Tiger knee into the corner. This is good control. Nice hit confirm on the stand MK. +2, +2. No, we wanted to maybe crosscut DP. I feel like a crosscut DP level 3. Oh, you're dead. You're very dead. Nice and easy from Enzo. No, he missed the level 3. That was definitely an execution error. Okay, it worked out. Yeah, Enzo's like, he knows he kind of flubbed a little bit right there. Oh, never mind. That wasn't the final round. I take it back. Sorry. I thought he had a round already. I was yapping too much. Lord Shaolin with the 34. Appreciate that. Like, the skill margins are so razor thin amongst the top level players in this game. There's so many good players that first to 2 is just absurd. Like, you really can't don't get overly concerned with any one individual win or performance. You need to look at trends over time. But I do find it a little deflating narratively. I really wish if I could like snap my fingers and make everything first to 3 and make it work in reality, I definitely would, because I do find it a little unsatisfying narratively that we have very little consistency in terms of like a top 5 players. Because one thing I really like about Melee is that there's an extremely consistent hierarchy, and so when players break through that hierarchy, it really is impactful. Nice conversion from Oil King.
And that will do it for sure. Oil King had a couple of ways to close out during that route. Going to keep it simple though with the level 3.
Like, for example, with Melee, Rat Monster's a Luigi player, this young Luigi player who's suddenly showing up, not suddenly, but he's been on the grind, and then he had his breakup performances, and he started beating Zane, the other top 1, top 2 level players. But not only did he, when he had his breakup performances, getting those wins, not only was it like a surprise win, he's consistently now performing in the top 8 grand final appearances. Like, as soon as he broke through and showed that he can beat a player one time of that level, he has consistently performed to that level and has now been a top 8 contender. Whereas you see all the time when top world champions lose to someone, that player does not become a consistent top 8 contender when they beat the world champion or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't speak to like a breakthrough performance. It just speaks to this top player had an off day. And I just feel like it kind of narratively feels a little deflated. And I think we could mitigate that with first to 3 a little bit. Because then if someone wins the first to 3, it's like much more indicative of like, okay, this guy might consistently perform at this level now. Blaz was one of the few that had explosive growth and continued it. Yes, exactly. So Blaz, like, he carried the narrative because he was like, he got top 2 at Capcom Cup, and he was of that caliber and consistently showed it, and that was sick. But when you have people who just make an upset one time and they don't follow through, it's like cool, but it doesn't. I want it to, keep going.
Oh my gosh. That was a bait. That was all a setup there with that crack shoot. Right.
So, yeah, I really do wish we could do first to 3. As a spectator, man, I really wish it was possible. It makes me a little sad. Also, I was at the grocery store when the tournament started, and you see the graphic where they show off the pricing. Isn't it fucking embarrassing that at the beginning of the stream, they're like, oh, Capcom Pro Tours, brought to you by Capcom. Here's the prize pot for this 1,700 entrant tournament. First place, $2,000. That's fucking embarrassing, dude.
Absolutely is those games who win.
Right, charge like uppercut here. Corner situation.
It feels literally like the who can help me budget this meme, please. I'm spending $2,000 on 1,700 man tournaments. $1,000 on the broadcast. $1 million on first place for Capcom Cup prizing. Can anyone help me budget this?
Yeah, that power guys are devastating when you spend the extra resources.
Like, what are you fucking doing, dude? Please pull the pricing away from Capcom Cup. Please, if you're struggling for money, it's just it's embarrassing. Like, that was embarrassing to see. You might as well not advertise it. The prize pool from the tournament is going to be $17,000 just from the pot. Nice whip punish from Enzo.
What we talked about is all about just checking. When I'm ready for that hit, when I see the counter hit button come up.
No, the pricing is still, that's the bonus that Capcom's adding on top of it. So there's still going to be $17,000 in the prize pool, $10 per entrant. Right? So there's the grassroots prize pool, the pot that's from all the players entering. And then Capcom adds money on top of it. They used to add like $8,000 for first place, which was not that great. And then, in 2019, they had a few tournaments where they dropped like 50K, like for Evo and they had super premieres like the NA regional finals. So every once in a while, they dropped like a big bag in pre-COVID.
You adapted to the Terry Bogard. Can you adapt to this gentleman? It's going to be man like Rashid. On the side of Oil
2XKO, which is way smaller, is adding 75K to the prize pool for Evo and Evo France in the tournament in-game skins. Yeah, but that's, riots, and they're throwing away money. But, like, both of those are a little bit embarrassing. 2XKO has too much money in it where it's a little embarrassing, kind of like City of the Wolves. And then Street Fighter 6 has too little money in it where it's a little bit embarrassing. It's funny how there's both examples. Like the prize pools being not realistic for 2XKO and City of the Wolves is really funny. And then the prize pools being unrealistic because they're too low for Street Fighter is also funny. Oil King back on the Rashid, by the way. I never thought I'd see this side of this guy.
Absolutely cannot afford to take another grab. Oil King identifying that with punish beautifully. Set point.
Yeah, 2XKO and Riot are, you know, they actually understand how to try to tap into community efforts. We used to have skins that raised money for prize pools. The CPT DLC used to try to raise money for Capcom Cup. Capcom's just complacent, incompetent, doesn't give a fuck. I don't know what it is.
I like that. It was an attempt to call out. Oh, there's the counter. Yep. And there's the confirm, like we talked about.
Nice. Trade combo. Ooh, too far away on that one. Interesting.
So close.
I mean, that's not bad for Oil King, though. Forcing that trade. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that medium punch pressure all day from Sagat. Gets out. OD shot. Oh, my gosh.
Too fast on the drive rush. He's in. ODDP.
Zero fear.
Okay, level 2 setup. How does Enzo deal with this? Enzo does play with JP and competes with him in the World Warrior a lot. He's familiar with the matches for sure. Drive gauge under attack. Nice sequencing. Oh, he's delayed his pressure. This is so bad for Enzo. He has reactions. He has level 2. The side swap if he got it. He got it. But that's not that bad. It's not that bad.
And it's going to be a full combo time. It's not going to be enough to kill, though. Okay, send it.
Oh, he's trying to build for that level 2. You saw that, right?
Oh, nice OD fireball to clear the screen there. Oh my god, that was the round if it blocked from Oil King. Okay, one touch for either player still. Oh no, my god, he tried to rob this whole man's career. Nice air to air, aware of how to deal that. Gets the burnout on the meaty projectile. Level 2 on the side. He didn't believe. Oh, he's gonna get it. How does he kill? He spends it. He spends it. Okay. Oh my god, we got a final round. Enzo is like 16 years old.
But look, ominous 2 in the corner. That is the 2 you do not want to see in that corner.
Oh, that's terrible 2 right there.
It could mean that you saw.
Oh, did he whip that Tiger Hand?
Huge start. 2K damage right off rip.
Up the pressure. Enzo, you cannot afford.
Early corner for Enzo.
Keep him locking this corner.
Hey, good challenge there.
Wow, 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 wow. He tried to DI through the projectile. Missed the crosscut angle. Was too sharp of a jump in. He definitely tried to crosscut. That's what that jab was.
Okay, Enzo, not done yet. And here it is.
Okay, backdash level 2. Enzo, you defended once before. How do you deal with it this time? Backdash in the grab, into the attack. Okay, he mitigated the level 2. Perfect.
Okay, actually dealt with that level 2.
Oil King got nothing off that level 2.
You know? All right. Enzo here, weathering the storm, literally.
Oh, playing good old-fashioned.
Oil King will probably build another level 2 though.
Step back. Good Tiger shot there. You have to chip off just a little bit of damage. Basic game to see if you can find your way in. Not let Rashid get too close and start building that meter for another level 2.
No doubt.
This is tense.
And neither player wanting to overcommit right now, realizing that their winner's bracket life is on the line. Okay.
Nice jab check. He missed the confirm. It's kind of hard to single hit confirm that. Oh no, and he got clipped low. Unforced error from Enzo put him in a horrible position and level 2 time. Oh my god. That was a gift from Enzo. Okay, nice. Good spacing on the walk-up parry. He has to take another throw mix. Same side, and the instant air Arabian Cyclone. Great capitalization from Oil King, but that was unfortunate from Enzo. He thought he had the hit confirm on the stand medium kick. The individual hit confirm is pretty tough without like any animation startup from the opponent to know that you probably counter hit them. And he committed when he shouldn't have. If he didn't do that hit confirm, that missed confirm, he might have been in a good position to win. But Oil King putting together a run.
It's not.
This is like one of the best performances he's had in quite some time. So shout out to Oil King.
That's why you saw him kind of ramp up the pressure a little bit in that corner. But as soon as that situation where he was able to get out there with the good defense by Oil King, and you saw that.
So Oil King is in top 24. That puts him in top 24 winners.
Oil King was like, look, I'm going to go for my guaranteed grab.
So Oil King will play Crossover, back-to-back Sagats for top 8. By the way, Crossover putting together a crazy run.
That's what that changed the game there.
Yeah, he was playing really well actually. Like he was dealing with that. yourself. Really, really.
Kachikun versus Mickey on Tokido's stream, the run back.
The first one, he just kind of like, you know, that just basically was non-existent.
I'm good on Rashid Mai.
Dealt with everything accordingly. But, Oil
What did we miss? Ending Walker took out Chris T. Shigemitsu took out Chris Wong. DCQ over Higuchi. Damn, Higuchi out of there. Gachikun took out Tokido. MenaRD took out Wabichi. Crime MenaRD. MenaRD, big win for Crime here. MenaRD at Street Fighter League really outclassed Crime. Or did they even dodge putting Crime against MenaRD? I forgot. I think they dodged it one time. Mickey took out Nephew. So I'm guessing maybe they run this side later.
Yeah, looks like we're
Okay.
going to be sending somebody home on this next one. I always kind of hate to see it, but it does make things exciting for you at home.
So they're going to losers now.
It does. It does. That's winner side done for the time being. We're going to check out some losers action because there are some absolute sharks in the losers side.
Oh my God!
Oh, they're doing MenaRD Crime. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. Crime.
Mena using his Bison was weird. He always busts out the Bison for specific matchups. It's not that weird.
I didn't know.
Thank you for that.
The winner side.
Thank you for that.
The winner side you can
I don't find it that
proceed with
strange.
whichever order they're in,
He
right?
often uses the Bison.
I did not expect that.
I did not see that. Thank you for that one. I love. That's a pleasant surprise, but it's gonna be very sad to see one of these guys go home.
Blaz lost yesterday to Modern. Chun-Li absolutely killed me. You mean Chris G?
Hard to predict how this one's going to go down here. You know, Mena, of course, one of the all-time greatest at this point.
Absolutely.
Undisputed. Crime, one of the rising stars of the Street Fighter circuit. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a good match. Here we go. Mena, of course.
Hi, Brian. Love your vid with Elmine. Why is it a main channel video, though? Just asking. Watch the latest main channel videos, and then I want you to think about what type of videos are going on the main channel, if you don't mind.
The Ryu, of course. Yes. Oh, it was Wabichi that defeated Crime. Got you. Okay.
The non-pedantic answer is I don't put stream VOD highlights on the main channel. The main channel videos are high-level production, scripted content that take months to make.
Yeah, all right. So Sweep, you know what?
Evergreen content. So if anything happens on stream and it's just stream VOD rips edited down, it goes into the second channel. I do find it strange that people have watched both my types of videos and they still like there's still that confusion. I don't know. It's a question I get asked a lot, and I'm like, do you not see how clearly different these are? I got to keep working on the main channel to make that distinction more clear. Damn, pick up from Crime, first round.
You had to jump back, but it's a weird situation with that fireball. I don't even think that was ninja charge yet.
No, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it be like that. You jumped and they happen to throw a fireball at the same time. That's Street Fighter for you. Okay.
Oh shit! What the hell? Yo, Blanca, you're a funny fella. Up back OD Blanca ball through the skull, cross up mid screen.
Oh, goes low there, but no.
Yo, Crime's kind of on him right now. Working on a quick. That's a first game. 69 every time on the timer.
Just comfortably deals with it. It's gonna be the Shin Shoryuken Crime first game. Quickly at that.
That was a beatdown. Ocean Sal ENT with the prime. Thank you. All right, let's see if MenaRD can adapt. I mean, Crime, you know, he's full throttle with the Ryu. He's one of the most offensive Ryus, even more than Blaz. He has really dangerous sequencing, and if he gets comfy with his flowchart, it can end very quick. Again, cross up, wake up OD Blanca ball, air Blanca ball, anti-air, hop in, anti-air, hop in. MenaRD trying to stabilize the round. Oh, Crime finds the cross up to get the throw. Nice medium to OD Blanca ball to swap sides right there. Overhead, defended. Counter hit, that's a pickup. How much does he get off of this? Dude, that's so much damage from an anti-air. That's sick. That's sick. I like that. I mean, the fact that Blanca gets it is a little nuts, but I do like that. I like big damage off anti-airs.
Slither of
Okay,
health.
MenaRD definitely slowing this down to his pace. Nice check.
Like a check and a dash. Good stuff there.
Great jab timing.
Nothing fancy. You just had to wait.
Yep.
Right. Go. The knee.
Whip punish? Ah, no parry driver show us there? I thought he was going to like parry driver shin behind the donkey kick. Oh, shit. Big trade.
Hey.
Stand MK anti-air finally gets the hop to grab.
The hop to side swap.
Really good.
Blanca classic.
Getting close. Hey. Oh, he wants to whip punish so bad. I feel like it's going to change the momentum in this round here.
Yeah, he wants it.
He's scratching.
Oh, whip punish? Yes, sir. Yeah, if MenaRD can slow it down in the neutral, he seems to be in a much stronger position versus Crime. Crime doesn't want to be stuck in the neutral too long. He wants to get the offensive sequences going.
Parries.
In the mix.
Trade on the flop? Oh,
yep.
GG.
Oh, I counted around so close. Wasn't able to get the conversion hit.
Plus. Oh, nice delay jab timing. Jab, jab, swiping at the toes. Okay, we got a set.
Do it.
We got a set.
Gonna be right back in. Crime maybe having a second to think here. Because those two games was such a turnaround.
Crime 15? Yeah. I wonder when everyone's birthday is because I gotta update my age references. They've been on the scene for almost a year now. I'm sure Crime is 16 or something soon.
Especially being able to adapt fast because this is such a fast-paced game.
Very much so. And
2
so
out
many,
of 3?
yes, and so many different things you got to look for
Yes.
within the 2 out of 3.
All right.
Understandable.
Yeah, the mental stack so high.
Okay.
5, 6.
That, oh, he's trying to bait out DPOS. Like, Blanca can do space, crouching medium punch, drive rush cancel into the back hop, and if you DPOS to interrupt the drive rush, you just die. But big hit from Crime.
Oh no, he wasn't out in time.
This is rough now.
He got counter hit there?
For the knockdown, pressuring now. Mena challenges. OD Ball. Just trying
Okay,
to
he's
find the
attacking the drive gauge, though. Great button timings to force the burnout. Now MenaRD can definitely make a comeback. Gets the drive rush overhead. Tries to bait something out. Finds the delay medium kick. Oh my god. Crime, do you have the reactions? Is Mena going to test it? He loves that drive rush jab setup. Oh, it's so gnarly. The drive rush jab setup is so good.
In set point.
The second Mena saw that
Safe to
burn,
wake up supers, can car cancel and something.
flicked the switch. Went on the offense and took it. Here we go. We're going right in with the level 2 now. Gonna set it up.
Send the boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Blanca chant. No! Crime, it's falling apart. What do you do? Second Blanca chant down. Takes the grab. He's going to light the Blanca chant up.
Right, at medium. Pressure in now.
Oh, what jump jab? He saw the whip parry, went for jump jab. Up, back Blanca ball. Did Blanca Chan ignite, or is he gone? He's gone, right? Okay.
One tap, one touch.
Hey, let's see.
Man, Crime had such a strong opening. Oh my god, look at the confidence walking into range like that. And the slide on the donkey.
Time to get
MenaRD with the
I got into
comeback.
Street Fighter because of you.
Hey, Unsavory Individual 7704. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, man.
There's nobody that adapts
Hopefully you've been
well.
enjoying some Street Fighter.
That is scary. Did you see the turnaround from that first game?
Yes.
That's wild, man. This guy just proved
Level 2 GG. That definitely, listen. I'm all for Blanca level 2 slander, but we got to pick and choose our battles. If you think that set was decided by Blanca level 2, you need to check your eyes.
Using those
MenaRD just out-neutched him.
really solid overall tool set in this game.
Yes, he does.
Like a lot of people, you know, they think, oh man, the level 2 is crazy, but his actual neutral and his buttons are super good. He has some really good frame data.
You gotta check your eyeballs on that one. I'm all for slander, but I gotta listen. I do this every single time. Whenever I do a big tournament, I check the slander I see in the chat because clearly y'all don't be watching.
Pretty strong, and you know, Mena, absolute student of the game.
You don't be watching. You just try to queue up
Multi-time Evo champ,
pattern association.
multi-time champ as well. He is a beast, man. So strong. So we've got to give some love to MenaRD, just like we've got to give some love.
If there's anything I can do, you know when you watch the main channel stream and no matter what is happening or who is playing, people are just shitting on the players. If there's anything I can do, my goal in this space is to chip away at the ignorance. Just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Just to chip away one perspective at a time. If I can get people to stop just mindlessly shitting on things because they don't understand what they watch and appreciate the effort and the quality of the play from everyone who participates, then I think I did what I set out to do. Like, that is my goal. So when people see MenaRD clearly play solid as fuck and then they go, oh, it's level 2. Like, my goal is to slowly chip away at that. Or like, you know, all the slander that players who have, you know, dedicated themselves to the craft of Street Fighter to entertain you guys, get unfairly shit on.
Get in there. I like that.
I love get in there. And also get in there for EVO Las Vegas.
Yes, please.
Yeah, 25th. That's when that registration is going to be ending. So it's still open.
Noble thing, but it's an insurmountable task. No, I think you'll never outpace it, but I think I've at least help bring some people into the fold.
Oh my gosh, we do indeed. We're going bam, down under. Let's go. Melbourne, Australia, of course, July 10th to the 12th. Make sure you check that one out, guys. You know, the registration's open right now. So if you want to go down under, play a bit of Street Fighter, please go ahead and do so, man.
Like, I saw the Riddles KnuckleDu match, and the mainstream chat was like, serves that my picking scrub right, or like, this dude's carried by my. You know, all those comments are coming through, and I'm like, KnuckleDu won Capcom Cup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the kind of shit that has you scratching your head. It's like, yeah, I get that Mai is as annoying as fucking broken, and Zangief is automatically the hero no matter what. But, like, I'm like, you know, KnuckleDu has done this with many characters across many games for a long time. But there's new spectators every day who have no context for anything, and they base their assumptions. You can give the next level perspective after you get brought into the fold a little bit. Once you become more curious about what's going on under the hood, to be a little bit less of just a pure casual fan. Well, with all that being said, I get tired of seeing the same character as a spectator. Absolutely. And that's Capcom's fault. Ain't no one's responsibility besides Capcom. You don't think I despise Mai? That character fucking sucks, dude. I wish Capcom would gut that character.
What am I?
But until they do that, I think everyone should pick Mai. I think every top player who plays a Shoto-like character should be playing Mai. Or Sagat, or whatever. It is the responsibility of the developer to create the meta that they want to see. And often people pair what they hear from others without understanding. Right, which is fine. You know, people like to have fun with that. It's fine to have fun. That's why I think there's like different spaces. But unfortunately, the main channel streams and comment sections they're overrun by the casual people who parrot things or don't really know what they're talking about. So once you understand a little bit about what's going on under the hood, you drift away from those places because it's just toxic and ignorant. And it's not fun to watch, right? And that's why you gravitate towards other places where like people have shared context of the history and the level of play going on, and you can share in that.
You're a millennia too young to beat me. Right on time.
We know you don't like Mai and Honda, but how do you feel about Blanca? I definitely think things about Blanca should be toned down for sure. I think he's incredibly underrated because no one plays him. Well, and I think that's changing. I take that back. That's something that people parrot a lot, that no one plays Blanca, but in Japan, in this top 24, we have several Blanca players. Shigematsu is in there. We saw Takagi doing work. And who else was there playing Blanca? There were several Japanese Blanca players going deep in this bracket. So, I think that narrative is also being challenged. I think Blanca's just a top-tier character. Kings Vega. Right, thank you. But he doesn't bother me as much as other characters. I do think things about him should be toned down, though. Maybe his mid-screen dry rush throw loop should be adjusted. His level 2 should be adjusted. But I find Mai the most obnoxious character in the game. She's so one note.
Babysit this one for a while.
Come on.
If Ingrid has 4 stocks and does her pose, she restores drive gauge. I wonder how much she gets. Wait, where did you hear that? I don't recall hearing about that. That's pretty cool, though, if that's true. That reminds me of G a little bit. Like Jamie? Okay. That's cool that there's if that's true, I can't verify that. I did not hear anything about that. So, first message from chatter, you know, obviously the most legitimate source, but I think that's good incentive to maintain your stock level. What about JP? I always get my takes on JP all the time. I think JP is one of the most interesting bullshit top tiers. He definitely should get some things nerfed about him, but I will never hate JP as much as other people do. As much as it is to the detriment of my own brand, I guess, because people fucking hate JP so much that me even being a minor JP apologist gets me, you know, flamed at the stake here.
Then we're going down to top 24 and then top 8. You've just seen a couple matches already qualifying some players into the top 24. My name is
They absolutely need to adjust OD Fireball until level 2, though. That is just too much robbery.
We're all good, man. We've got some great action on the way. We just saw some really, really crazy matches, man. Mena adapting to Chromia that quick. Still kind of, you know, putting that together because that was wild. But that's what makes him one of the best. But, you know, that is loser side. We've got some winners action coming up, Sherry.
Yes, we do. I'm sure they're going to pull up the bracket soon, but I'm excited to see Chris G and Guy. I mean, that sounds a little biased. I might be a little biased here, but Guy being from Long Island, New York, I think Guy.
Yeah, Guy is the Zangief player. Originally a Smash player, by the way, who beat Sahara and winner's side.
A hell of a run this.
Oh yeah.
So is this done? Is this side just complete?
We can go into who he's beaten so far. I think it's the
Okay, so Shigematsu eliminated DCQ, so we got 2 Blankas in top 24 with Shigematsu, MenaRD. Mickey took out Gachikun, KB took out Ending Walker. And so now we're going to OA133, Chris G, VX Bao, and now Hot Dog, Guy Bonchan, Xiaohai, Carsonus. Yeah, Carsonus making a really deep run.
I know. Honestly, it's just so crazy.
And then Kings Vega here in the losers. Yeah, see, in the top 48, there's 4 Blankas.
Everyone's scrambling for those points. Everyone's trying to get those qualifications in early. It's the best part because you get some amazing matches. So
4 Blankas in the top 48.
Even in pool stages,
Melee or ult? I think he plays ult.
Going head to head, and it just keeps on rolling here at Combat Break.
There's a decent amount of crossover between ult players and Street Fighter 6.
And then after round 1, I think we were in like the top 256, something like that.
Yeah.
But
on that Dengeki online website talking about Ingrid, was that the really in-depth blog post?
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty legitimate source.
So for sure, I don't even know if we would call them upsets.
That's cool.
At this point, like,
Yeah, everyone's
everyone
good.
really knows each other. Everyone's
Who's
really good. Everyone's trying to make it down
Adele-y?
to the top 24. They're trying to get
Adele
into that
rolling
top
in the
8,
deep
at
for
least
the
from
bracket.
what Mena said, to get into that first 3 format as
He's
well.
a Japanese head player.
Yeah.
For a game like Street Fighter 6, where we were just talking about
One of the newer
opponents,
kids on the
having
block.
That extra game as like a cushion is so important. For
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6, having 3 out of 5.
My
Really does
homie
benefit a lot of these
Ty.
players, allows them to express
Yeah,
themselves
Tyrant, I
and stuff.
think, lives in Florida these
their chance
days.
of getting surprised by
So
your
you
opponent
might see him a bit,
So, yeah,
a
always
bit
good
more
to have
often
that
at
extra
USA
to
events.
adapt. Very important.
Yeah, I totally agree. I
Yeah.
mean, with all the names and all the brackets you've been seeing so far, what are your predictions?
I think part of the
What are you
crossover is the
feeling? Because
prejudice
when
against
I
Smash
asked
players
this yesterday,
ending,
I
which
actually have no
encourages them to
idea.
learn
Yeah,
other
it's so
stuff.
difficult.
I
Honestly,
think
with a tournament like this,
part of that
and
is that
how
Street
you
Fighter
got
6 is
the
more
grandmasters
popular.
just, like, so stacked top to bottom. There's so many strong players here.
I don't think that has anything to do with
It's
that.
hard to say, honestly. I think Fudo is
I think ult is just an older game. Street Fighter 6 is popular and has good online and it's a good product, and people tried it.
Street Fighter 6 is so unpredictable. We don't know. It could be someone in this block that takes it.
You don't have to show up to the smelly local with people who rag on you for playing Smash to play the game. You just play online. That already started changing with COVID and Strive releasing, where a ton of Smash players were gravitating towards Strive because Strive had great online rollback netcode, and ult, you can't play that game online. So I honestly think it's just making a good product that functions online. That's all it is.
Offline, man. Anybody can get it. Hands rated E for everyone. So yeah, you got to be very, very careful, man. How you navigate these pools, how you adapt to your opponent, and how you prepare.
Ult online is the worst thing of all time. I probably would have played that game a little bit longer as well if the online wasn't such like dog shit.
I'm sure they were in the lab all last night,
Horrific.
training the matchup, maybe grinding certain situations, studying their opponent.
Absolute travesty, I agree.
Yeah.
Like you got to be doing it. You got
CFNs, all of it.
Yeah, as a competitor, that's what you got to do. You got to see who's in your way, and you got to look what you got to do to beat them. So.
Who did you play in Smash? I was also an ult melee player.
blood and fresh
One of my
faces.
favorite videos on
That
my
was
channel from back in the day was a
I think
Luigi
it's gonna be
compilation
difficult
playing
to
online.
play against an up-and-coming player because
Yeah,
you don't have
I was
all those
starting to hit that loop before they nerfed the combo.
I feel like Guy definitely came left side, like the
Running
first
around
player
until you grab somebody and then doing the fast fall down air loops.
Which I think is a bit unexpected as well. But Carson plays on in like every online tournament possible.
Yes, he
so
does.
there's
I had
definitely
a funny video with that.
Out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Just look up any TNS bracket. You know, this guy's always up there in the top 16 to top 8s. You know, big shouts to Carson. You know, one of the best Akis out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, big fan, big fan. So, yeah, like, it could be anybody. You're totally right. You know, we saw, you know, speaking of Aki.
And then Melee Luigi is sick, but
Golden Aki go top 4
I
there.
never went back to play Melee after developing my fighting game brain.
Hope was here.
Casually in Melee as a kid, I played, of course, Kirby. I mean, when you brought the GameCube to the sleepover, basically, right? Like, that was my era when that game first came out.
Anything could happen.
Played some Kirby in the free-for-all. Who else did I like in the free-for-all?
Out here from the Midwest. But look at who we have up right now. Speaking of
I played a lot more Brawl because, you know, we were all casual, so we moved on to the next game. I don't remember who else I played. It was just random select. In Brawl, I played a lot of Pit and Rob, I think.
Yeah, there you go. EWC. Holding it down.
I just like to zone the shit out of people and be annoying as fuck.
Xiaohai has a lot of characters in the belt, you know.
But I also played Luigi. I started picking up Luigi in Brawl.
For Aki. And I think this is a matchup that, you know, Bison can definitely do pretty good in.
Xiaohai versus Carsonis. Carsonis, one of the most consistent players
Oh my god.
out of NA. I mean, I wouldn't say he's like a top-level NA representative, so this is a really big run for him, right? He shows up in the online TNSs and does well, but he's not like a player consistently winning them or anything. So this is one of his best performances ever at a major of this caliber. And of course, Xiaohai needs no introduction. He's getting stunned early.
Getting that drive impact right at the end. No answer for Xiaohai
This is like a big breakthrough performance for Carsonis already. But if he manages to get another one on the board against Xiaohai, no less, that's not going to kill.
This is dead, Cherry. Yeah.
He can don't get back thrown. Yeah. Nice air to air from Xiaohai and the bomb plant on that. No! First round of Carsonis.
The back fist combo there. Bowman's still unfortunate. Carson is going to take it.
Let me try to see who.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Let me
depends on the
pull up
situation.
Carson's
It really
run.
works when Bison's in that corner, so you know, it's very, very hard to do that. All right.
Because he beat some top players to get here.
Strong.
Carsonis beat Kills You and then Adrian RD and JCX. So yeah, he had a big 2-0 win over Kills You.
All right, there we go. Poison now.
Throw? Yeah, he's playing confident. That was a bad fireball, though. He's going to get burnt. Yeah, very little ways to avoid that.
Projectile options with ease.
Good defense. Blocks the overhead, but this is... I think you just die here. Right? I think you just take the stun. Yeah, I think you just die. I don't think you go for the hero level 1 there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Oil King is in top 24 winners. He just beat Enzo.
You got to be super careful. Ooh, we
Nice whip punish. Parry OS on the whip. Drive rush in behind it.
for that, following it down.
Oh my god. This is a bad start. Is he going to spend it?
Don't follow up. No, he just keeps it simple.
Okay.
Doesn't wanna commit to it.
GG? Oh, that's huge. That's huge. What does he get with this? So he's going for Poison Plant and Pressure.
Closed out.
Would the side swap have been better?
Cancelled into level 3.
Okay, wait a minute. Momentum. This is scary. Plus frames. And he OS's that or reacts to the drive reversal to level 3 out of that one. Oh my god, he got the corner. Throw loop. Ah, he did it too early. He autopiloted the shimmy. That's what that was. He wasn't reacting to anything. He autopiloted the shimmy and didn't look to react to it because he could have anti-aired that.
Drive reversal, you're eating a full unscaled level 3. So
Is this top 16 or what? This is top 48. That wasn't an anti-air miss. No, that was him going for a shimmy. He pressed it with shimmy timing. He wasn't looking for the jump. He didn't react.
hey, tries to interrupt there, but gets caught by the bubble. Oh my gosh, 2K.
Nice parry bait. Okay.
Throw as well. Arsonist.
Off. Confident sequencing. That's an anti-air miss.
Press a button on the way down.
Great empty jump spacing from Xiaohai to find the pocket where it's tough for pocket anti-air. Baited on the level 1. He's going to plant the bomb again. Okay, he's out. Bomb still planted.
Sliding. Oh my
That was a clever idea. Okay. I think there was too much hit stop from the bomb and the slide. I see the vision.
It actually would have been super sick as a reaction, but again, Xiaohai is so consistent with punishing the lash on whip.
I know, he's so good at that. Hey, pressuring away here in that corner.
Oh, nice counter hit. In the corner. This is tough. This is a tough spot. You got to guess, Carsonist.
Hey. Yes, high brush bro again.
Shimmied. GG. That's GG. Good try from Carsonist, man. He was on the verge of closing out a bunch of rounds there, but still a 2-0 for Xiaohai. He came out swinging. Well played to Carsonist. I think he still has a good shot to make a deeper run in losers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's just
So,
like you're gonna
well played to him.
The throw until you decide to not take the throw anymore, and you go for the tech, and unfortunately they had to read on when you wanted to go for tech there.
Is that Xiaohai's pop-off? Everyone all weekend has been hitting crazy pop-offs. And this is Xiaohai's?
And you go for the tech, and unfortunately they had to
Xiaohai's. People have been swimming through pools, hitting the Joey Mago face, and he's just.
numbers 3 on throw loops. Like I'm comfortable now on taking the throw, and then players just have that read.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Xiaohai moves on the top 24 winner side.
Use that slide escape once or twice, but yeah, Xiaohai just knew at that point. You know, he had the big life lead. He had the mental advantage. He knew exactly, what Carson was thinking at the time, and you could just see it, bro. Xiaohai just a player that he's got such a good mental reads on his opponent.
Yeah.
He's just always one step ahead.
Takagi over Phenom? Oh shit, that's a big one.
Xiaohai's a guy as well. You could be seeing him make it.
I need to sleep, but I want to see season 4 news. Go to bed.
I feel like we didn't see too many upsets. That's why Xiaohai.
Did you just wake up from 2015?
I was looking through it and I was like, wait, Xiaohai is still in this bracket too.
Never count him out.
Yeah, you definitely cannot count out Xiaohai, and I'm
Hand cougher? Are you looking disparagingly upon Xiaohai for coughing into his hands? Should he be coughing to the cough into his arm?
Chris G versus VX Bao.
Wow.
Person is that the more respectable maneuver?
I was just saying at LJB earlier, like this stage of the tournament for me.
Should he cough into? At least he didn't cough into both open hands and then go for the handshake.
Those final stages,
Yeah.
watching these players.
I find the left hand cough, right hand interact combo to be acceptable. Maybe I'm a gross degen, but I feel like the left hand cough, right hand interact. If you're right handed, for example, I think that's okay.
Now they're all playing each other in the top 48.
Listen, lowest tier is just open mouth coughing into the open. Like that is like, are you a toddler? You know.
Like it's so cool to see that.
You know what I mean?
Down to it in this second CPT premiere of the season.
So that's the lowest tier.
Part of the season as well, man.
Cough into the arm, you get slight bonus points from me, but I find into your offhand to be okay.
Personally, I'm really excited to see Guy play.
That's me. That's me. I don't have high standards like that.
I love watching Zangief play. I don't like playing against Zangief, but
No,
I
no
love
one
seeing
does.
what
No one does,
Zangief
Sherry.
does.
No one does. Yeah.
I love seeing what Zangief does to other people, but versus Bonchan, so we're gonna see like a very classic.
Brian, what stops you from getting venti side drinks from Starbucks? I normally don't get Starbucks that often. We're running short on time today, so I got a nitro cold brew, and they don't let you get venti, so that's what stopped me. And it's a little too hot today for me to, and my stream room gets hot, so I didn't get a venti coffee with a shot of espresso added.
He's done things that I don't really see Geef players.
If I'm desperate and I don't have time to brew my own coffee, or I'm out and I'm, moving and I get drive-through coffee, then I will get a venti coffee with a shot of espresso.
And we're gonna see it here.
Oh, let's get
Production
it.
hears me, or I'm just guessing correctly on the matches.
There you go. There you go.
But they literally do not allow you to get a venti nitro cold brew.
Long Island, so shout out to Long Island crew, L.I. Joe, all of them out there. But Idom was telling me that Gaga is one of the players he knows grinds the hardest of this game. He's always talking about this game. He's always looking.
Yeah, the texture of the nitro cold brew is good. It literally makes the coffee taste sweeter.
That's amazing. You love to see it all come
Isn't that interesting how you can be tricked by your brain by textures of food
Premiere, look at that.
and drinks? It's the same drink. It's just the texture of how it hits your tongue.
Two big combos early on, pushing Bonchan
It
to
aerates
corner.
the coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Damn,
Bonchan
every read working out for Guy. The man who took down the Capcom Cup champion is starting with a perfect against Bonchan.
A perfect first round from Gaga versus Bonchan.
By the way, how many Zangiefs are doing work at this tournament? By the way,
Perfect.
can we please stop the narrative that Zangief is some trash, unwinnable character? Please, please, for the love of fucking God. It's insane to me. It's literally insane to me.
My gosh, look at this.
The Geef victim complex drives me insane.
3 5 6. There we go. Drive rushing in with the knee. All right, we out.
Back into the mid-screen. Bonchan trying
Now
to
here's Bonchan's chance to quadruple perfect Guy. Nice hit confirm from Guy. He's playing really clean. That's it. That's a clean ass first game for Guy.
Medium kick, and it's gonna be straight into the level
69
3.
every time.
Lift them up. Boom.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
That was a quick first game.
You're not wrong.
Perfect the first round.
Guy's a known Geef up player. I can respect that. Guy's been on the come up for quite some time. He doesn't quite enter like the big NA online tournaments, but he shows up at the regionals here and there and always has like surprise wins. And this is I think his big breakout major performance right now.
Maybe for an SPD attempt. Oh, look at this.
2 to make it true, right? If he beats Sahara and Bonchan, then he's gonna get major respect put on his name. Back throw into the corner. And Bonchan, your drive gauge is suspect. Immediately goes for the crouching meaty punch. Meaty, good call. Bonchan trying to jump out of that.
Guy's cooking.
Interrupts after the headbutt. You got to mash on those plus frames sometimes to prevent the overextension from Zangief.
For Bonchan.
Nice drive reversal. Big jump in. Oh my god, what a fucking perfect parry. So is he going to spend level 2 here? He's going to try to kill.
Is it enough? I think it is.
This is very close.
Should do it.
Damage ender? It's over. Yeah, nice. Nice routing.
I question Sagat's damage because I was thinking, I was like, you know, it was off a perfect parry. There might be a lot of scaling, but it's always Sagat damage. So level 2 is certainly gonna take it.
Oh, nice plus frames on that tiger knee. Hit confirms. Bonchan's in.
Beautifully, that's medium kick target combo.
Nice whiff punish. He's in. Empty jump SPD. Counter hit on that one. It begins. Oh, no. He tried the parry. Oh, no level 1? Oh, he just gets the headbutt. Even cleaner. Saves the super. Level 3 into the final round. Bonchan, you're staring down loser's bracket with a level 3 stock Zangief. The man who took down the Capcom Cup champion right here. He's got the level 2 for the fireball. The level 3. Oh, my God. Guess. Guess. Time to guess. Nice. So he had to jump over it. Nice. Nice option, actually. Definitely beats the Lariat there. I don't know if he could have walked back and got the Lariat, but Lariat does not beat cross-ups. Plus frames. He goes for the extension on that. Okay, level 3. Level 3. What's the mix? Bonchan backs up to respect it. That's the power of the level 3, man. Nice conversion. Is he going to go for the extension? Because he's going to build level 1. Oh, no. He just goes for the hard knockdown. Okay. Still level 2 on the side of Zangief as well for a side swap. Nah, the hit confirm. Okay. Clean round from Bonchan. That was close. That was dangerous.
Another quick second game.
That was very dangerous.
Changed the timing of his buttons. We saw a lot of more target combos hit.
He survived the final round. Level 3 Zangief. 1-1 apiece.
In the neutral, and Guy kind of trying to.
Bonchan getting a little bit more comfortable. Okay, first strike from Guy. Nice reset into the light SPD. Where are you going? Anti-air? Ah, no Lariat? No Lariat again? Guy's footsies are very clean right now. He's whiff punishing very effectively. The big overhead. Zangief overhead is diabolical. Or sorry, Sagat overhead is diabolical.
Alright, look at this. Trying to keep Zangief away. Of course, with no level 2 on the side of Geef, you can throw more tiger shots, but you need to be careful. Guy's jumps have been so good.
Nice drive rush timing. Jeez, he missed the what? That tap parry is supposed to be drive rush for sure. Nice whip punish. He's dead. Set point again, Guy. Dude, this has been just nooch. Guy's just playing great nooch. It does seem like Zangief's buttons really do well against Sagat in the neutral. Sagat has huge buttons, but so does Zangief. Oh, he thought the perfect parry. He's trying to hit confirm. You single hit confirm that. The perfect parry kind of threw him off, or the imperfect parry. Back throw. Nice air to air. Keeps the corner. Hit confirm from Bonchan, though. He's going to spend it. He doesn't spend it. He doesn't spend the level 3 to burn him out. Will Bonchan regret this whip punish? Empty jump. Safe jump. Wheel kick. He spends the level 1 on this. He doesn't keep level 3. Okay, because I guess this is a final guess situation. What's the mix? He wakes up parry, drive rush. Defense from Guy. He has level 2 for projectile. He might react. Bonchan is trying to play with his reactions. He's buffering to throw him off. To keep it ambiguous when the fireball is coming. When the he missed the confirm. Does he get the real punish? Into the level 2. That's it. Guy takes out Sahara and Bonchan back to back to move on to top 24 winners side.
Damn, you were right. This guy is serious.
Holy. No pop off, no nothing.
It was so clean. I either.
No, solid.
That was clean. That was clean nooch, man.
The whip punishes were on point. They started playing the mind game of the whip punishes.
That was fucking clean. Guy got into top 24 winners.
And even the crouch medium punch.
So Guy beat Sahara, Kusanagi, and Harms
Honestly, just played it to a T. You know, and Sagat is a matchup
all in a row,
that's
and
absolutely
Bonchan. Sahara, Kusanagi, Harms, and Bonchan.
Guy playing it to a T. Traditionally on paper, you see Sagat, you see Zangief.
How good is Geef in your opinion? I think he's a solid mid-tier character, man.
Guy played that so well, navigating all the traps.
I think he's underrated.
Taking that one there, good stuff.
Yeah, definitely did not fall to the space traps that Bonchan was getting some success in, where he was able to look for the target combo.
But I honestly think that in the Sagat matchup, it feels like Geef's normals interact very well with Sagat's.
Good stuff to Guy.
Yeah, amazing, man. Everything was working out. Like the sweep with punishes.
He's buffed in
so
first to
good.
two?
Every
Yeah,
time he
probably.
went for those SPDs, they were paying off. Perfect parries, everything. Guy definitely going to be one to watch in this bracket.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm surprised that Ibashi didn't go Geef against Bonchan. I'm not really sure what the MRSA pick was like. Yeah, that was strange.
Okay. Let's see how that one goes.
Yeah, so I watched him play in pools yesterday.
I think he's overrated personally. I don't understand on what planet you would have to be on to think Zangief is overrated when he's the most consistently downplayed character in the past 20 years of Street Fighter. On what planet is Zangief overrated? Because this character is consistently considered to be bottom of the barrel trash tier, and he never has been.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how Hot Dog will approach it, right? Because if Hot Dog's playing Bison, I've seen him playing Alex, so I don't know if he's running both or just
Well, actually, in Street Fighter V, there were. I think in late season Street Fighter V, he was actually pretty bad. Never mind. I take it back. Late season Street Fighter V, he was pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I hear
And Street Fighter 6, I don't think he was ever that bad. Season 1, he had some issues for sure. He was worse in Season 1. They patched up a lot of those issues. Season 2, he was godlike, and then they added the Hurtbox nerf. And then they also downplayed the scaling as well. So they chipped away at him, but I still think he's really good. So he was pretty... He had some issues in Season 1. He was top tier in early Season 2. They chipped away at those buffs. And then I think he's just a solid tournament character now.
We have seen a couple Alexes. I saw them a couple on stream over the past couple days. But yeah,
How are people downplaying him right now? He just won DreamHack Atlanta, and Geefs are doing work at this tournament. You would be surprised the mental gymnastics that platinum level Geefs perform regarding this character.
Problem X was also playing Alex.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Problem X did not make it in.
Geef's biggest problems that JP exists. I think Dalsum is far worse than JP for Geef.
Training partner, of course, Problem X. Going to be working their way
Shout out to
through.
the UK.
Yeah, UK fam out here. Ryan Hart out here too, man. We've got some killers in attendance.
Geef had results at the beginning of the game? No. Not in Season 1. No, Zangief was definitely a lot worse in Season 1.
People from all over, real world warriors coming together to share the love of Street Fighter and compete. Really, really cool stuff. And did just get an update. Any Walk is out. So yeah, shout out to the UK fam. Thanks for coming. But it's going to be a long flight home.
He was giga buffed in Season 2.
But you know, there's so many events coming up soon anyways.
Geef had results in 5. Yeah, Geef was pretty good in 5 until V shift, and they kept nerfing him. So late Street Fighter 5, Zangief was kind of bad. But until like it was basically post Season 4, Geef got worse and worse when they added V shift and everything. He was really good in up until 2019.
There's just so many tournaments coming up, so
There really is, man. There's always another chance. You know. And of course, I know on top of that, Sherry, you've got the World Warrior program.
Warriors,
World
yes.
Warrior.
25 different regions, 26 qualified players.
I love it, honestly. Like for me, the World Warrior is the best addition to the CBT they've ever done. Like I just love it.
It's the coolest thing. That's
They give Geef Green Hand in Season 4, he'll be a terrorist. You guys got to move on from the Green Hand. You really got to move on. He has green foot. He presses stand light kick and turns green, and you flip a coin.
I think he did like the Yu-Gi-Oh pose.
You got to move on. Like,
I've seen so many.
I feel like there's a fundamental misunderstanding of what this game is when people talk about Green Hand. Oh shit, the giant piss bottle?
Okay, it is going to be Alex who's going to get our wish here, Sherry. It's going to be Hinao on the second.
Hot dog chugging the hot dog water before the match? This man cannot be stopped.
Sure, and I think the information, since Alex is kind of fresh as well, you just don't have that much.
Okay, we're getting the Alex. Let's go.
Against, like, M. Bison. He's been out there for a long time.
Exactly. You know,
Hot dog with the Alex versus Hinao moved from Luke and Ryu to the Sagat. Oh, missed the conversion there? That only combos on like punish counter, right? Prowler in. Uh-oh. Hinao missed on the DP on the first short hop. He's in. Oh my god. We might have an Alex game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a round. Probably has to spend 1 bar. Jab, jab, level 1. Yeah.
The armor was enough.
That
Just
was
like
an
that,
Alex round.
for Hot Dog.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the Prowler shenanigans now?
Looking good here, right off the bat.
Hot Dog, of course, is more of a Bison main, but he was the top CFN for Alex when he first came out. So, interesting that he's choosing Alex for this matchup specifically. Stomp in. Hop again. And now doesn't look ready for the stomp. Nice, perfect parry after the +3 on the lariat. Corner control. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alex command grab, not... It just doesn't have range. +2, +2. Counter hit conversion, that's an easy round. No drop.
That's a +2, and that was a +2 back-to-back. He didn't even stagger the stand medium punch there. No gap.
Alex, just another flavor of Bison? I gotta think about that one. Oh, no. You tacked on the neutral jump. Next interaction will kill for her now. He just getting his rush down going first. Wow. Hanao said, hey, old man, the future is now. He just went straight button into DI on him. No parry or DI in response. Hot Dog looking to the sky is like, shit, I'm old.
How the momentum has shifted in the first round. I feel like this match hasn't been slow at all.
Alex feels downplayed too. It's hard to tell. Alex is very polarizing right now. So many people bitch about Alex, but then I think a lot of top player representation say he's not that good. He's a polarizing character at the moment. I'm wondering where the dust will settle. At mid-level and below, people absolutely hate this character, for sure. I feel like he's actually really the hated character of the month.
It was 2 wrong guesses, to be honest. Yep, that's right. So he looked into the sky.
Abandoned. Damn, straight to the straight to the M Bison. I think he was hoping to just overwhelm him for a game and run away with it, but he's out. Damn, I was hoping to see more Alex.
Alright, let's go.
See how the momentum changes here, right?
Let's find out.
There is counterplay to Alex's stance. It's just kind of character specific, so requires matchup knowledge. You got to do funky things to run into it and hit him. So he'll probably always be a big knowledge check character and be very annoying for people.
So consistent with the whip punishes, and again he now lets it rip. Letting Hot Dog know, I know you want to hit me with the bomb setup. I'm not going to give you that chance.
And he's very random and fast, so, you know, I think he'll always be a volatile character and always be annoying to people. Level 1. Damn, and now just rushing down now.
Nice and clean. Not giving Hot Dog a chance to set up any of the bombs. He was able to get the whiff punishes and get the bomb on him, but hasn't had an explosion happen yet.
Punish counter on the scissors. He's in. Bomb planted. What do you got here now? Okay. 1 throw. Jab, 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 staggered. OD, let her rip. Alex is a better Honda. Kinda, but I don't think Honda... I think Alex requires more nuanced matchup knowledge. Alex is way deeper than Honda.
Wonder what that was supposed to be. Tiger knee, maybe?
Perhaps. Oh my gosh, look at that. The drive rush, back heavy kick means a full combo. We plant in.
Alex is way deeper than Honda.
Okay. Alright, good patience there. You know that time.
You see the stagger from Hot Dog as well, just in case he now wanted to let
Honda isn't even a real character. That's kind of how I feel. I just feel like Honda's not a real character. Because you could put, like, you can compare Alex, Honda, and Bison, you know what I mean? I get where the parallels are being drawn, but I just feel like Honda is just not of this world.
Yeah, Devil's Reverse, you know, the hurtbox on that, sorry. Not as good as it once was.
Yeah,
uh-oh. Big life lead, Hot Dog. What are you going to do with it? Nice air-to-air from Hanao after the head stomp. Keeps the corner. Okay, Hot Dog burned himself out, but it's still... Oh my god, the DP connected! Yo, Hanao is the king of doing these, like, max distance DPs where people feel like there's no way they're going to DP at this range, so I can do a late pressure sequence. Is this enough? Oh, that was a little spooky. I've seen several interactions where Hanao does those DPs when they're literally outside of, like, a jab range, and you think there's no way they will DP here, because clearly I'm not in range threatening throw, and then he just lets it rip.
So I'm just going to delay even more. I mean, what an option.
I know, right? And he now is, honestly, I don't think I've seen one of those DPs baited. They've all hit so far.
Yeah.
So I say keep doing it, man.
It's working out in his favor.
Right.
His Hot Dog, the M Bison choice is working out for Hot Dog here. Let's see if he's able to close it out.
Let's see. All right.
Fighting from the corner. Nice whiff punish. Man, that's huge. Whiff punish on the stand MK.
Again, Cherry. That's 5.
Nice awareness. Hot Dog was trying to go over his head and maybe bait out an anti-air or bait out a whiff parry, but now immediately walks under stand medium into the punish counter
Back
on the whiff devil's reverse.
Okay, Hot Dog, time to lock in, my man.
I was confident.
All right. All right.
Drive reversal.
Get back
And now on set point here. Hot Dog's probably kicking himself like, why did I pick Alex?
Look how far that was from the neutral jump.
How good is the guy? Very good. Oh my god, you are about to get punished.
Nightmare for you. Okay.
Ooh,
The
wait a
little
minute.
back was clean. I like that.
Okay.
Very clean.
Good stuff.
Expensive though.
Oh, the similar situation would happen with Carsonis. How does Hot Dog work with this?
Let's see. You've got no OD uppercut.
Oh, but the trade is not good for Hot Dog 'cause he loses the bomb pressure.
This is a kick. Chipping away.
Oh my god, punish counter timing, convert into the target combo, into level 2, and now popping off.
There we go.
Oh, wrong camera.
He winded that
Wrong
thumbs up
camera.
up, boy. He charged it.
Oh, the young one.
Yo, the pop off. You love to see it.
Is he like 10? He's like 14 or 15. I don't know.
Passionate players, man. Look at
Oh, he's hitting it for the reject camera.
that.
Got it all tangled up
Dude, he's
with
born
the
ready for the
fighting
pop-ups.
again.
It's crazy.
There you have it. Good stuff there.
It's crazy, man.
Oh, my goodness.
He's
Man,
playing
that
clean.
That was really, really good stuff by
So
him.
Hanao
I was-
moves on to
I was
top 24
wondering how
winners.
he was gonna approach it since he got burnt out in the corner, but he was able to get the Tiger Nexus going, putting. I actually didn't see too many anti-airs come out from Hot Dog.
So Xiaohai over Carsonis, Guy over Bonchan, Hanao over Hot Dog. Are we going to see Chris G VX Bao now?
Grounded game.
Kawano took out Adrian, Ryukichi over Hibiki, Ryukichi out over Kawano.
Jump scare, literally.
Damn, Takage making a run.
Ready sometimes,
We had a Blanca mirror here. Takage took out Phenom and King's Vega.
job done there.
Kobion over Uriel. Dual Kevin over Adeli. Oh my god, we're getting
Away with it. And bro,
dual Kevin Kobion again.
that many
Again, dude. This is the third time in 2 weeks they're playing each other.
Oh, 100%.
and we
JP
see
King took out Momochi. JP King is playing Jury, right?
solid play style, but sometimes getting hit by that many uppercuts, clash
JP King
breaks.
kind of confuses me. I think he plays both Jury and JP.
Because
And he's playing Jury these
He's gonna do it
days.
again, and then the one time you decide to stagger it, he decides to do it delayed.
I don't know if he's on Jury or JP right now, but he doesn't always play JP, even though his name is JP King.
Literally rent free.
Kills you over Jawa.
He now advancing through top 32.
He played JP? Okay.
Hot Dog gonna have to work his way.
Yeah, for some reason, JP King's out of Korea, I believe, and I for some reason when you look up his results, he plays Jury here and there.
It's super legit.
Literally.
Is that KT, the Korean esports team? I don't know what that is. Are they a big org? This is a classic. It's crazy, and their head-to-head is not, historically, or I shouldn't say historically, but the big visible moments have been Kobeon beating Dual Kevin, but Dual Kevin low-key has a lot of wins over Kobeon as well.
Blaz to lose his bracket. Blaz, of course, one of everybody's favorite players that you expect to see go super far.
They keep playing each other. It's kind of funny.
But man, Chris G,
Here, let me pull up the head-to-head.
Always doesn't matter which title it is. But here in Street Fighter 6, definitely a threat.
Yeah, and I don't remember who took out Blaz, but Blaz is officially out of the tournament.
Officially out.
And I
It's crazy.
believe this is like the lowest Blaz has ever placed in any sort of major tournament.
Super Major's being a little
Very
buggy.
surprising.
We're at supermajor.gg. Dual Kevin. Where's the head-to-head? It's been a while since I did this.
Kawano was the one who took out Blaz. and
Versus
And
Kobayan.
VX Bao, I mean, again, VX Bao taking out Samurai.
2-1,
VX Bao
they
also
said?
took out Momochi. That was the last
Yeah, they
match
said
we
he
saw
has the
yesterday
lead.
on
Is this
stream to
correct?
make it into this winners
How do I see
division
the?
for
Is this
New York
it?
history.
Some of the names just getting thrown around. Oh, this guy took out this guy.
Do they have it all?
And they're all just like, potential Evo.
Yeah, because at the Esports World Cup, he beat him.
Yeah.
But then he very publicly got the shit beat out of him at Evo France. But then Dual Kevin put Kobayan into losers at DreamHack Atlanta. So Dual Kevin's the only person to have beaten Kobayan during that DreamHack Atlanta run. But Kobayan clip farmed him for life, created a Evo moment 48 on Dual Kevin. He got a straight highlight reel on Dual Kevin. So even though Dual Kevin has the winning record right now, it doesn't matter.
What's going on down there? Gotcha-kun is out as well. We just heard that from production.
Holy.
So Adrian RD,
So they have to play each other again now.
Crazy Run as well. Also out. Phenom is out.
Oh, man.
Can I get a link to the
The
clip?
other modern ally
You'll see
in the
it.
form of
Evo, you know,
Forrest
Evo has a
out.
few select clips where they
looks like-
always just
it looks like
recycle
we
them
have
over and
Bonchan.
over.
So Euro Valorio is out because to Kobon, and
But-
Natalie is out because of Dual Kevin. So guess who has
you know
to
the
play
clip.
each other? Kobon and Dual Kevin.
The huge drive.
Yeah,
Look,
I think
as soon as I Google it, they even have the shorts for it.
He might have wanted to get the ODDPOS, I believe, you know, try to get past it that time. CA still on deck for Kobon. He's going to get the
The level 2, because he had level 3. Can I get a better link? You guys have seen this
big
one.
ups to Kev, repping the Marvel as well. I could not believe it.
Again, he just owns it. Okay, time to get.
Indeed here. Low, crush the crouch, medium kick. He's going to spin his own drive.
Is it here? Where was it? I think it was here. Yeah, because Kobon had level 3, so of course you're trying to bait the level 3, right? You just don't want to eat the level 3. So Kobon calls out here the backdash to bait out the level 3. And he does the level 2 instead of the level 3. And then classic. Calls out the jump away from the SPD. So he was supposed to lose that game for sure. You forgot about this match? This has become a new classic. You'll see him during every ad break at Evo. And then Kobon runs it back and closes it out 3-0. So,
Just going to go at the drive gauge,
yeah.
really.
So unfortunately for Dual Kevin, even though he has the winning record, he got highlight reeled. So you know how it is. Oh shit! Chris G versus VX Bao. Oh, he doesn't get the stun. Level 2? Oh, level 1. Aware of the scaling.
Chris G shaking his head. He knows he shouldn't have reacted to that OD Crusher with level 1.
He reacted, but he reacted to the wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta remember that. That's one to keep in the
Chris G put Blaz into losers with the modern Chun-Li.
Okay. Alright, SBK.
Like the throw.
VX Bao beat Momochi and a few others on the run as well.
See the backdash.
So both of them are doing very well
More space.
this tournament.
Taking back to the neutral, but low medium kick, definitely one of the best buttons from Chun-Li in this game.
Into the corner, 1 throw. 2 throw.
Grabs here. So counter hit there. VX Bao tried
Fake
to-
throw loop still doing work.
Full
That's a
combo
perfect.
time. Gonna be up kicks.
So, to me, VX Bao is one of those players that are really, really good at pressing reversal normals.
Yes.
With between lights and mediums, he mixes it up all the time, and it makes it difficult for you on how you want to approach your offense. But you can see how
Good low forward timing.
with that third light
Yep.
into the drive rush,
Very, very,
capitalizing
very
off of it.
Oh man, VX Bao there. Unfortunately, oh,
What?
that's gonna be a big
He did not mean to do random
punish.
back fists. Now he's in a bad spot. Random, not random, but reaction level 3, reaction level 2 is gonna be the end of VX Bao. Kind of a funny matchup because both these characters have good options versus each other. You got modern reactions from modern Chun-Li and then EX Psycho Crusher to shut down the fireball option. Nice walk under. Could have almost got a trip guard on that.
Oh, look
Is that
at
gonna work?
Yeah, level 3 will take it there. The power of modern. But that
Is
means
this
that
it? This might not kill. This might not kill. It's
damage
modern.
Traditional level 3. So
Yeah.
That's why that didn't kill there.
There it is.
But just regular options just don't work anymore.
Frame trap with the throw, with the tick throw there.
Chris G looks mad annoying. Of course, dude. Modern Chun-Li is annoying as hell.
React very fast, but the damage will be slightly different.
It's just unnatural.
And
Like
usually
that
you
level
don't see
3
that too
anti-air
often.
was
I don't
not
feel
normal.
Like too many people anti-air with the super. especially
Modern
at
supers
level
do less
3.
damage, yes, and they
that
should do
Chris
even
G
less.
wanted that big damage. I believe it's 20% difference when you use the modern input versus.
When you play a good modern Chun-Li, you'll definitely
Yeah, and I just
like.
feel
I'm not
like
talking about
You have to study Chris G's
you know,
playstyle because it's so
platinum
different. He's not necessarily like,
Chun-Li
he'll get the drive
modern
rush
player
off the
mashing
normals,
auto combos.
and
I'm
then
talking about
gets
when you
back
play
to
like a
the
high level
whereas a
modern
lot of
Chun-Li,
other
play
players,
like a Chris
they open
G,
themselves
an
up
actual top level
defensively
player
because
playing
they're trying
modern.
to be so aggressive
You'll
with
wish
you,
that
and
modern
he
supers
himself
had
so
50%
accustomed to
scaling.
that, he really has to adjust to how Chris G is playing.
That's right.
It's just,
A lot of people
it's
are,
inhuman.
Are ready for Chun-Li, but are you ready for modern Chun-Li?
It's inorganic. You can feel the difference.
That's confirmed.
Because suddenly you can't do anything.
Once again, we get that grab. Chris G is cooking yet again. There's the fierce. Oh my gosh. VX Bao, this could be where he gets the party started here with the bomb.
Yeah, I think Modern is great for getting players into the game and is an overall net positive for Street Fighter, but I'm happy that not everyone plays Modern at top level because it's just less fun. It's just actually a less fun version of the game.
I love that.
Nice air-to-air.
Look at the full combo sharing.
Beautiful getting into the bomb here.
Oh, you're dead.
My gosh, you gotta hold that. The downside of having a DP.
Why is the Modern Zangief not played in tournaments? Modern is really only good at high level for a couple of characters because of the trade-offs, right? Usually the ones that are good at high level are the ones with the fast horizontal invincible supers so that you can shut down things like projectiles and react to things that you normally wouldn't be able to. So if you have strong neutral options plus the horizontal fast invincible super, it's good. Zangief level 2 is horizontal and invincible but very slow. And you lose a lot more when you go to Modern. You lose tools when you go to Modern. So the ones that keep it together pretty well are Chun-Li and Mai. And then like the next tier below that would be like maybe like Luke. We saw Shuto play with Modern Bison. I don't know enough about Modern Bison to comment on that. And Hope plays Modern Aki, which I don't really understand the Modern Aki.
VX Bao one step ahead.
Yeah, Harm's playing Modern Alex is interesting. I think Alex loses very few tools, except for like maybe stand medium kick in Modern. But and for Alex it would be the level 1, but and Alex's level 2 is pretty good. It's decent range and decent startup and invincible, but that's still unproven. The ones that are for sure proven are Chun-Li. Chun-Li is like for sure the best Modern character. Yeah, Raihan played Modern Elena, which is interesting. But the problem with Modern Elena is her level 1 isn't invincible, so you don't have the DI safety with that level 2. So I think on paper that's a little bit weaker because of that. If her level 1 was invincible, Elena, I think she'd be a top tier Modern character.
We're gonna see a lot of scissor kicks again, and no, a little.
Damn, he actually got a DI on a Modern Chun-Li with Chris. Sneaky timing.
Oh my gosh, yo, he got thrown off of that.
He tried to dance with the shimmy a little bit too hard. Uh-oh.
VX Bao.
VX Bao's getting comfy here.
All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, Chris G. He actually teched.
Yeah, certainly.
It was his turn there as well. Okay.
Oh shit! Instant air legs over the scissor. Chris G is in.
Conversion also because it was a punish counter.
Oh, nice placement on the medium punch. VX Bao is honestly placing his buns very well. Damn, that was a late ass overhead. You're fucking dead, dude. Yeah, you're very dead. Jeez. VX Bao got cozy with that. He was actually just playing the neutral really well against Chris G.
So impressive.
So impressive. I don't
VX Bao moving on over Chris G. So VX Bao, he took out Nice One, Samurai, and Momochi, and Chris G on his way to top 24 winner side. Chris G took out Mago, Blaz, and Jawa. He was on a crazy run. Do you have Monday off because of Memorial Day? Yes, I do, indeed.
And the low strongs were coming out, man. I'm telling you, like, so hard to be ready for a player like VX Bao that just has so much patience that we saw.
Beat Blaz, what the fuck? Yeah, it was a good set, really good. Now Chris G's on a great run, but VX Bao seems really on one this weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
Reinhardt still in? Yeah, you know what's funny? Reinhardt eliminated Idom. If you guys remember, Idom got second place at EVO in 2022, the first EVO for at period offline post-COVID, and Idom went to last game, last round versus Kawano at that EVO. He went all the way, and that top 8 run was legendary. But what happened to Idom is he went to losers very early in like round 2, losing to Reinhardt, and then he beat everybody on the planet through losers bracket to barely lose out on the EVO title because Reinhardt gatekept him. Reinhardt is like that, man. Reinhardt is such a strong, talented player, and he's stylish and everything with his run, with his gameplay, I should say. And he's always a landmine. He's really fucking good. People forget how good Reinhardt is, even if it's not his primary focus. He's super strong.
how's your combo breaker been anyway, Jay?
I mean, I got to play. I didn't do so well. Lost in losers finals of my pool to a Big Mac combo.
Oh,
It wasn't even like a double. It wasn't even a McNugget or anything. It had to be the Big Mac. It wasn't the Big Arch. It was the Big Mac.
So I think they're going straight to top
Honestly,
24.
Shout out to him. I think he did fairly well in brackets as well. And
then they'll take a
as
break
well,
before
so
top
shout out
8.
to both of them. But I mean, Combo Breaker has been so fun.
It's the best. It's like I was saying it last night, man. It's just like a big family reunion.
It is.
Everybody coming together. You know, we all have this shared passion of fighting games, and you know, just getting everybody together, just to chop it up, talk about games, play some
Did
matches.
Marvel play already? Yeah, they finished
We
Marvel
were
yesterday.
Like chopping up about Street Fighter, and we're just like, okay, let's run the set though, and let's see.
Fabulous Zucchini won
And,
another
yeah,
one.
I mean, it's been non-stop Street Fighter action. So it's like, I'll come in the morning. Pool started at 10 a.m. We didn't get.
Is Modern Sagat any good? Probably not. I don't know what he gets.
So it's
or
12 hours
loses.
of straight Street Fighter 6 action, and we wake up this morning to more Street Fighter 6 action.
Let's go. It don't stop.
Yeah, round 3, top 24, and then there's a short break. I think it's like a 4-hour break before we get into the top 8. So we get to end our night with some really great Street Fighter 6 action as well.
Awesome stuff, man. Of course.
Modern Sagat loses 5 MP.
It's one of the biggest stops.
He doesn't have stand medium punch?
For me, it's my
Oh, that's
favorite.
trash.
Yeah.
Like, I love it so
That's
much.
unplayable.
It just has that vibe, that FGC vibe that we all crave. Like, you love it. Everyone's out here trying to put some work in, play some games.
That's literally unplayable.
Chop it up like you said, and yeah, man. At the end of the
Are
day,
all 3 Zangiefs, Junior, Kobon, and Guy still in?
enjoy fighting games.
Yeah, what happened? Did they?
Who have you been playing?
They're not going to show Kobon Dual Kevin?
Yeah, in
Oh,
the game.
okay,
Are they done? I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, because I
play-
remember seeing your Viper.
I play Viper now. For me, it's really hard.
I guess
to
they're doing these
adapt
off stream.
to, Viper on hitbox because
Oh, like typing the flame kicks.
yes, it's very tricky.
So juniors and winners, Guy. So two Zangiefs in top 24 winners, and then
as well.
we'll see what happens between Dual Kevin and
That's kind of how we met.
Yeah, you're right.
Kobayan. But for Blanca's, for example, Blanca's are having a run. MenaRD, Shigematsu, and Takage. 3 Blancas in top 24. Oh, shit, on stream. Okay. Never mind.
Whatever song it is, he is reciting a Bad Bunny line.
We got it.
In his mind, and Kobayan.
We got it.
As ever.
Kobayan versus Dual Kevin. Kobayan off his win at DreamHack Atlanta. He was sent to losers
Atlanta victory.
that tournament by Dual Kevin, and then Dual Kevin immediately lost to Junior after. Dual Kevin ended up in like a 7th or 5th place position at that tournament, where Kobayan made the longest tournament run I've ever seen from losers to win that whole event. Dual Kevin actually has a 2-1 set record over Kobayan, but Kobayan very publicly beat the shit out of him at EVO France with the craziest highlight, one of the craziest comeback highlights of all time. So, and Dual Kevin is kind of known for having a Zangief problem, but this is the one Zangief he actually has the winning record on. So, kind of becoming a bit of a classic matchup between these two. Early start to Kobayan here, though. Nice single hit confirm into the corner.
That's crazy.
Nice counter hit stagger timing. Hold on, Kev.
Yeah, no doubt.
He has to guess, though. Oh, my God. Okay, he's playing this. He's going to...
Was able to live long enough.
No. Oh, what an ODDP timing. Kobayan went for the SPD. He's going to build level 2 soon. He needs to find a way to, like, make... Oh, almost got to pick up on the anti-air. Fireball.
For both of them.
Yes, true.
He built the level 2. He burned himself out. Is he going to get level 2 activation here?
Here it comes.
Level 2 on the side of Kobayan. He has some invincible options. Plus frames on this.
In the drive here.
Tech. Nice. He's going to survive this interaction. Nice drive reversal as well. So he got nothing from the level 2 activation. He's got to play this out from Nooch.
Kevin.
Okay, he doesn't press a button to the DI. If he gets put to the corner, it's checkmate.
Bayern stalking.
Nice
Oh my God, the
footsies.
whip punish was pristine.
That was the big win for Kobayan because he got the round
Downtown
and
as well.
Kevin
That was
spent
so
the meter.
far on the whip punish on the crouch heavy punch from Kevin there.
Beautiful stuff. Okay.
Yeah, these are just two amazing players going at it.
Gosh, Kobayan chilling. He's so comfortable on defense. That's what's scary.
Nice check on the driver again. Good single hit confirms from Kevin.
Especially with all that life as well.
Level 3 on the side of Kobayan, by the way, so, he's playing with fire going in. Misses the throw. He's going to convert to level 2.
Right back to that
Now you got to guess. You're in the vortex. Yep, immediate walk up light SPD.
micro walk. Scooping.
Wow.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, dry brush Oki on Zangief is not always airtight. Sometimes you got to challenge with just buttons. Another level 2, dude. The meter build is crazy.
Is it a throw?
Shimmy? Yeah. Oh! Okay, he got the punish counter. Wait, it's not enough. It's not enough. Hold on, this is dangerous.
Real big boy
One
help here with
SPD,
a
one level
full
2.
here.
Literally. Hey, Kevin just wants anything. With punish with a jab, a short, whatever.
And Zangief buttons, they do outrange Rashid for the most part. Like, the neutral is a little tough for Rashid, to be fair, because of he gets stubbier buttons. Nice backdash shimmy. Force the guess. We got a set. Woo! Okay, Dual Kevin getting a little more active with the guess. Nice anti-airs. You know, I said nice anti-air before the anti-air even occurred, because you just know that Dual Kevin's going to do it. Backdash again. Dual Kevin is actually calling out a lot of Kobon's options here. Okay, but he's in the corner. Level 3. Backdash. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, Kobon gets an SPD.
Okay, this is very tough for, very dangerous, I should say, for Dual Kevin. Because he's going to have to tickle away Zangief while Kobon has the bomb locked and loaded. Try to get a drive rush whip punish on that, but it was too late. Oh! Dual Kevin almost got baited there. Level 2! That's a great option. He's going to side swap or go for level 1? Oh, he's going for level 1 combo. Okay. So he's going to get burnt if he gets touched at all here. What's the option? GG. GG. First game to Kobon.
Dual Kevin, no reversal. Didn't want to touch the level 1 there.
Yeah, did have that
Kevin taking a breather.
in the bag, but
This will be to get into top 24 losers side.
First game. Dual Kevin, back to the character select. Maybe just trying to think things out here.
It's interesting. I feel like I've seen Dual Kevin and Burnout quite a bit in that first game, but I
Then
think
Dual
it's
Kevin
because
goes JP.
He's changed how he
Never
wants to
mind.
approach the neutral. He's not really relying too much
Did he
on
give
the
up on
normal
JP?
into drive rush. He's
It's
doing a lot
more
of
like when
drive
Dual
rush
Kevin
in,
gives up,
he
then you see the
closes gap
JP.
against Zangief. And I feel like if any of those reads go wrong, he's already a bit low on the drive meter, which is why he's been burning out so often.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to switch to JP for this matchup. I don't know.
The drive gauge management in Street Fighter 6 can be such a game changer. Kobon here.
I think his Rashid is so much better than his JP.
Don't count him out.
Definitely never count out Dual Kevin.
Like, when I play Dual Kevin and he's playing JP, I'm like, oh, sweet.
Right.
Points. When he plays Rashid, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's over.
Right after the headbutt.
You know, like, you could feel the power level difference.
To close the gap, maybe to low crush as well. But Kobon here is attacking the drive gauge.
JP's not bad, though, but it's not, I just don't think his JP is world-class level like his Rashid is. When you play his Rashid, you're like, holy shit, this guy is fucking godlike.
Can't beat him. Join him.
But that's a easy round for Kobon there. Lick stick with the prime, thank you.
Against Dual Kevin was unable to get anything started in that round.
Right. Hey,
Ooh.
oh my gosh. Dual Kevin trying to risky sweep in that range. Right.
Challenges here. Nice drive reverse from Kobon.
Yeah, easy drive reversal for Kobon. Has the lead on the drive gauge battle. In range for the max punish, too. How often do you see that? What's that, the down forward heavy? Jesus, you hardly ever see this. That's so much damage on a sweet punish.
So much damage off of the
And then now, like, an SPD will kill. This is a beatdown right now.
really not letting Kevin
Oh, my God. Kevin got nothing started here. This is going to take a miracle. Kevin needs to do exactly what Kobon did to him at Evo France right now. This is it. This is it. This is what you need. Come on, man. You gotta make an instant classic.
Smells blood.
You gotta do what Kobon did to you. Oh my God, that's a jab. You're about to get burnt. Oh, the Terminator perfect parries incoming. Wait, he got the sweep. Okay, okay, hold on. Backdash level 2. What does he get?
We're in there. We're trying to get in there.
Okay, let's go.
Woo, woo.
Kevin though.
Only 28 seconds too. He's actually gonna get timed out at this
Might
pace.
be looking for that critical art
Okay,
opportunity.
okay, okay, okay. Level 2. Can he get something?
Yeah, we're looking for the critical art opportunity.
Yeah, you have to get it at this point. Oh,
Okay,
no.
okay, 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 okay.
Sends it. Yasar is out. Great Desert Storm.
Oh, great blocks. Double overhead. Hold on, hold on.
12 seconds left on the clock.
Hold on.
Have to get the hit.
10
Just protect
seconds.
the grabs. Oh, he jumps out. Oh my gosh, it's not enough though.
5 seconds.
5
4
seconds. Pick up.
Oh, he got it.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. He has to make the highlight reel. Karma. Run this back, Kevin. Run this back, Kevin.
What a comeback. Okay, perfect parry on the stand jab
What a
here,
perfect
Kobon.
parry.
Okay.
Okay, we got a set suddenly.
Cool stuff here from Kevin.
Oh, interrupts.
Gosh, he gets the hit.
He's gonna get a level 2 activation. Did he whiff grab on purpose? That seemed kind of funky.
Yasar is out.
Level 3 in the side of Kobon. He'll take the trade.
Got hit. I reckon.
No way. No way, through the level 2. He was scared of the level 3 again. He was scared of level 3 again. Backdash, driver shin. Okay, he survived. If he can burn Zangief out, he can get a checkmate. Whip punish into the DI. He can checkmate him. He needs to milk this burnout to get enough damage. He needs to keep him in the corner.
Guaranteed stun? I think it is.
When does he take it? When does he take the guaranteed stun? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's gonna spend it now?
To get a bit more damage, he needs to get a bit more. Kobayan is gonna.
He missed the anti-air!
The storm, literally. He's out of burnout. It's not over yet. Either player can take
this is the set. Oh my god. Oh, he charges it in his real plus frames on this one. He gets the grab again.
Kevin, he's close to another level 2 here.
Does he hit the swat? Oh, perfect parry. Reset. ODDP. He's burnt out. Has level 1. Does dual Kevin. He's going to look for the confirmed level 1. But it's the DI from a distance. Is that enough? Oh my god.
Sends dual Kevin out of the tournament.
Oh, what a fucking set, dude.
Match. It was so close. It came down so close.
Dual Kevin was. He was working.
Gosh, that was nail biter.
That was a good set. That was a good set.
Literally.
God, almost the crazy comeback.
Looking so strong in recent weeks, man. Dual Kevin.
Got greedy on the impact. I mean, he had to work the stun. If he took early stun, if he took the guaranteed DI with that much resources, he'd have to do a meterless combo, and it wouldn't do that much damage.
Yeah, I mean, the score is now.
It wouldn't do that much damage, so I don't think he was really greedy because you either take a little bit of damage from going for the guaranteed stun in that situation, or you get the same amount of damage just getting individual hits from them being stuck in the corner.
Always catches us off guard when it's like half screen away, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think Kevin did
I think he maybe misplayed the last interaction. Like maybe after the last throw, he could have done heavy punch into DI, and that would have been a bit more optimal.
From Kobayan, you know, you like you said, the level 2 to just completely survive the full thing.
Those were great perfect parries from Kobon.
Yeah,
Also,
that was a crazy. I need to watch that one back. That was
that was such a great match. That's so much matchup knowledge with whatever happened
Excuse
there.
me.
But I mean, yeah. Well, speaking about opportunities to qualify more for Capcom Cup, right?
Yeah.
Especially from everywhere in the world, we have World Warriors going on. The World Warrior season has started again. 25.
So
regions,
Kobon moves on to
26
top
qualified players
24
for Capcom Cup 13.
loser
Head on
side.
over to the schedule tab of the Capcom Pro Tour website to find your region and sign up.
Look at that lineup. That is.
I can't even read all of that.
It's beautiful.
All right,
though.
so Kobon will
All
play
these
Psycho.
regions
What happened to
completely
Psycho? I didn't see him.
5,
Psycho
6,
lost a
World
crossover.
Warrior program,
Damn.
One of the best initiatives, I think, for the CPT as well. Just allowing so many more people to shine. You know, just like the stars.
Brian, it's 4 a.m. for me. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
You love Street Fighter. And
Mine,
you
Street
love
Fighter
Street.
6.
If you want more Street Fighter, Capcom has teamed up with Legendary Pictures for a new Street Fighter movie featuring some of your favorite characters. So look out for when Street Fighter hits theaters this fall on October 16th.
Entire
So,
stream
who's your
immediately
favorite
falls
character
asleep.
in this? I love Dhalsim. I think
Everyone
it's-
keeps talking about Dawson's Zangief,
looks
and
so
I think
good.
I think they did a really good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta shout out. Okay, so I love that 50 Cent is Battle Rock.
That's fire.
That is hilarious
That's
to me,
fire.
right?
Kobon is just incapable of putting on a
Jason
non-entertaining
Momoa, I
match.
think, is, Blanca,
He's
but
just really, Kobon is really good, but also the way he plays is very safe for a Zangief player. So Kobon sets always have so much tension.
Bring them to real life.
Also Vega.
I do agree. I think he's the most entertaining Zangief because of that. Because he doesn't just win in steamrolls. Like, a lot of Zangief players win or lose in steamroll matches. But Kobon, because he has a very consistent footsie playstyle, there's tension throughout the entire match, even when he's winning. So it always feels really satisfying to watch. I think the people yearn for neutral. There's a lot of situations where you kind of miss out on that in Street Fighter 6, and Kobon actually delivers on that.
So thank you.
No,
It's
of
been
course.
fun
Yeah, it was a lot of
times.
fun.
It's been fun
Yeah,
times.
absolutely. Yeah, no, it was a really good time. Always is here.
So Junior Fudo, crossover Oil King, VX Bao Hanao, Guy Xiaohai. One of these is not like the others. Imagine Guy top 8 winners. Imagine. Okay, top 24 coming up next. I'll be able to watch some of this top 24. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here, guys. Thanks for tuning in to my POV. We'll be back. Have you played Guy before? Maybe in ranked one time? I don't really remember. I don't recall, to be honest. Huh? They ended the stream? Is this a bug? I don't think the stream is supposed to end. Wait, F on my side? Hello? Am I here? I see like Wizards with Guns. I've been binging all their skits. You know how it is with sketch comedy YouTube. You like watch all their sketches, and then like 2-3 years later you binge them all again. Okay, they might just be resetting the YouTube VOD. Okay. Wait, this is the VOD? Okay, we're back. Yeah, YouTube is kind of weird. Sometimes you gotta like reset what you're doing. I've also been watching Whitest Kids You Know again. Okay, break time. I'll be RB, guys.
Looking at cute clothes and accessories always puts me in a great mood. Hello! Did you come to see me again? Initiating hack!
Welcome back. You told me to take that.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You got it.
I thought we were in sync. What happened to you? You used to be beautiful.
Damn, I'm ugly now.
Let's do it together.
Let's go, my brother.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back
to Capcom. That's not Capcom. Combo Breaker. I said it's over. It's over. It has not been synergized. All right. Well, let's start over.
Start one more time. Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2026. It is time for top 24 of Street Fighter 6. And many, many big names have fallen by the wayside, but 24 Warriors have fought their way through the hordes. 1,450 plus entrants to make it here to 24. Only one can take the title and get that guaranteed entry to Capcom Cup 13. But there's a lot more to play for. All 24 of these players have, of course, already secured points on the Pro Tour for the ranking points. And, of course, they'll be accruing ranking points for the Esports Nations Cup as well. Finishing high in these positions makes them eligible for selection to represent their country at the Esports Nations Cup. And whilst we're talking about, of course, the Esports World Cup, there's places up for grabs. And that is why, yipes, we have hundreds upon hundreds of professional players. And that is why there has been such, you know, volatile results here. Some of your favorites, some of the biggest names either didn't make it here or they're in losers bracket.
Man, it is what it is. You've seen all the colorful jerseys throughout the weekend, but a lot of them are turning bland and sour only because they are not making it this far to the top 24. Obviously, we're going to have that privilege to go from the top 24 to the top 8 for you guys, just to set the tone for you guys for Final Sunday. But yes, just to piggyback on what you said, man, some of your favorites are out the tournament. We've been teased throughout the pools. I mean, that's what sets the tone throughout the whole tournament. But now we get to the gourmet matches, as Shoryu Sengan and Logan say. Shout out to my beloved. I'm pretty sure he's watching at home. But yes, let's get to it, man. Let's see who's going to get closer, who's going to catch that momentum moving forward to see who could take this all the way to the top.
Well, we're talking about some of the top professionals that are here, the players that have flown in internationally, but one of the most exciting names in this winner's side, it's very exciting outside, I can hear the crowd popping the hell off, is my guy,
Geef,
representing NY. He
Yes, sir.
has already made it through some of the biggest names. Starting his run with a 2-1 victory over none less than the Million Man himself, the current Capcom Cup champion Sahara, defeating them 2-1. He cruised through Kosa of France, by the way, out of the three that it could have been, 2-0. He beat Harms 2-1. Then he dispatched Bonchan 2-1 to make it into top 24. That is an all-star list of names just to make it here only into top 24. But shout out to Guy.
New York's own, man. Can't say too much on that. I mean, if you've seen what happened yesterday, we up 3-0, so that only adds to it. Might as well be a 4 with
Breaking
Guy winning.
records as well, putting up record scores, huge points differentials. Me, when it comes to sport, we spoke about it yesterday. I'm in a little bit of a different mood. My team just got relegated from the Premier League. West Ham United no longer with us. So I'm going to be focusing entirely on this bracket. You can see they're the top 16 winners. Of course, 8 in the winners side, and we have the other 16 down there in the losers. So let's take a look at this. Riddle Order's own JR doing the ting. Riddle been showing out as an organization. They're going up against Fudo, who is, you know, he's one of the most consistent of that old guard. He's still repping the flag for Reject after the restructure. He's still here. He's still doing the business with Ed, and that is a very, very good matchup for Ed, in my opinion. Let's move on to the next one, and we're going to the DR.
Crossover RD versus Oil King. Great matches on both sides. Crossover taking the likes of Psycho to make it this far. And, of course, Oil King defeating Enzo. I'm pretty upset Enzo committed to that target combo with the medium kick. But it is what it is. Then we got VX Bao.
What do you want, Jojo?
He
Want to
now
say
got
hi?
the funniest
A
faces
mean
in
mugging
the-
on the
Dog, what is
camera.
it? Is that like an actual meme? Could somebody
Yes,
like link
it
me?
Hold on.
Okay.
Stay.
Joey Wheeler.
He thinks I have
meme.
food. I got no
Okay,
food.
I don't even know who that guy
I got
is.
no
Well,
food. Say
I'ma
hi to the
check
stream,
that out.
Jojo.
Then we got
Say
Guy
hi. Say hi to the
versus
stream.
Oh, that's why he got the crusted face.
Right
I
here.
see. Okay, I
Yeah.
see what's going on. I see what's going on.
And then
Here.
we're leaving the
Say hi to
best
the
for last. Guy up and coming. Up against one of the GOATs of all time. That's right, I said it, GOATs of all time. Across all fighting games. Xiao
1 second.
Hai, 2-time Esports World Cup champion. But we're going to go into our first match right about now, and it is going to be
Okay.
a mix-up. We got mixed.
So right though, we got
We're going to go
Mickey.
into
Got
losers
the-
bracket. And again, we're talking about the new generation.
Coffee sip
and
mug
the
going.
old generation.
Brian F.
Bonchan
Shop.
from preeminence.
Yes.
Little bit
I
of,
guess, throughout the
I think it's a
likes of
Chinese
Street Fighter
white
4.
tea
He's
going here.
against Mickey. Great to see Bonchan
Top
actually
24?
as well, 'cause he was dancing back and forth.
Bonchan versus Mickey. I guess they're going to the loser side of things first.
Have a lot more
What's up,
He
LLJB3?
wasn't convinced.
Nice job on commentary, by the way.
Blast tapes and people taking the character a little more serious. It's safe to say people enjoy Sagat now. more than ever. Good technical.
Bonchan and losers losing to Guy on a phenomenal run with his Zangief.
I mean, I'm a big fan of his Cammy, but I understand there's a lot on the line right now, so we're gonna have to go with our strongest weapon.
Yeah, Mickey has been going almost full Mai lately.
Now Bonchan's gonna have to think about it a little bit. Using that cash
I
to
definitely
press
feel
him
like
out of the
his
corner.
Cammy is more entertaining.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like this is a straight up like favorable pick either for Mickey. We saw this matchup specifically over and over and over again between Xiaohai and Blaz.
Yes.
There's a lot of tech
Huh?
that Sagat can use.
Was that tech? What did I miss there?
Cross up, I see you, Mickey. I thought that was a purebred.
I forget that she can fall with an option
Learn something new every
out of
day.
the OD elbow like that.
We're gonna go for a sweep here.
That was weird.
Whiffing a lot of medium buttons, but
Oh, it's on the side of Bonchan? Yes. Oh, okay, Mickey.
Oh, a lot of drive gauge spent on that, but gets him to bite mid-screen with the throw attack.
Bro. And this is when
All
it's
right,
up to
Bonchan,
12
you got to
versus
guess
12.
now.
Try
Tries to
back
jump
that,
away
you
from
got clipped
the
with jab.
pressure.
Smart choice there from Mickey, switching his options. There it is. Let me get that.
I think Sagat's way more entertaining than Mai. Oh my god. No conversion from the massive full screen overhead. He could have gotten close to killing there.
Into that stand fierce range or crouch strong, either or. Got him in the burnout though soon, Mickey. Are you gonna take advantage of you smelling it? Yes, there it is. The defense from Bonchan though. Level
Was that
3.
a
What
fucking
catch.
driver's jab trade combo into DP into level 3? That was kind of sick, but this will not kill? No, burnout. Level 2 on the side of Mickey. Oh my god.
Respect that.
Shades of Street Fighter 4.
Okay, just a massive, humongous heavy punch DP to get the chip.
The character select screen. Is he going to take
That was a heavy DP. I didn't know that was an option there after the level 3.
Cammy? We'll find out.
Checking everything at this point. He's like, man,
It
this
counter
guy
hit.
didn't
It
parry.
counter hit whatever that was. Because if he threw a fireball to level 2, it probably would have chipped.
Play with it. It's all about filling it out, man. The thing about Sagat, I feel like he has more of an option to go more of a slugfest.
Wasn't chip, it counter hit? Yeah, but do you think he wasn't calculating on the chip? What are you talking about? Do you think that Bonchan was banking the entire round and just doing a heavy DP hoping it would hit? No, it was the chip setup.
On the stage, which means positive vibes only.
Mickey just happened to press a button into it.
Yes. Optimal stuff. I love it. Shout out to Javis, one of the first to see I seen do that combo.
Come on now.
Nice spacing. Stay there.
Nice conversion of the fireball to sweep.
My man's standing short into EX Tiger shot, the low one. Kick back, I like that. Don't even want to take a risk.
I like that time. Nice. Walks behind the with light.
My level 1. Oh no, Bonchan, another tech mid-screen.
Nothing but air.
Brian, is Orchidate having issues because I ordered a mug a month ago and there still has been no updates? No, I'm not sure. I'll check on that.
Commitment to the nexus of the plus range. I mean, plus regardless due to the burnout.
It's a little slow on the delivery sometime, but a month seems a little long.
Oh no! Really gonna sit there and take that? Okay, okay. Patience, patience.
Nice shimmy.
I've been teching.
Oh man, happens. You know, mid-screen happens.
It is a smaller business, so humans are operating that. It's not a massive scale operation. So it's a little bit slower, but the quality is better. It's kind of the trade-off.
Not a punish, but he gets his turn.
Nice heavy punch, charger combo confirmed.
Damn, just catches him trying to. I don't know if it was a.
Oh, it doesn't spend the level 3. He's going to try to conserve the meter.
Big.
Good call. Good call. Set point for Bonchan here with fully stocked level 3.
Finished it off, and Bonchan looking at set point top 16 qualification here, because of course there are 24 players here starting out in this round 1.
Nice charger combo confirm.
I like that. Hit confirms with the medium kick tiger combo.
Does he spend it here for the drive gauge or just goes for the pressure? Okay.
This time I respect it.
No, you missed your meaty. All you had to do as Sagat is hit the medium punch. And Bonchan, you sir, missed the medium punch. No way. Oh my god, he spent it. He's going to go for the back throw. Ender into the corner. Level 2 with flame stalks on the side of Mickey, so Bonchan can't really throw fireballs, but instead he just eats the overhead. He's going to die now.
Who got enough cash to tie this up? Yeah, he could have just done the level 2, the launcher part.
Is this still first to 2? It's not top 8, so it's first to 2. Do you ship to EU? I don't ship. I mean, it's Orchidate who runs it. I think they ship to EU, but I'm not positive. It might just be continental US. I forgot exactly what they cover. But Brian F. that shop to check it out. Top 24 isn't first to 3? Question mark, brutal. There has never been a tournament in the history of the Capcom Pro Tour where they've done first to 3 beyond top 8. So
I'm not sure. Obviously, you can make it safe to get the backdash, but he can.
this is not a Smash tournament. I wish we would take that from Smash. I fucking wish, but for some reason, I think FGC is allergic to the progress. There's other cultural factors at play. The fact that there's so many tournaments under one roof, but both online tournaments, it's first to 3. No, only TNS does that. TNS is the only tournament series that is pushing the culture forward. It's literally only TNS. And that was a revolutionary concept. Or a novel concept. So it's 100% only that. Can opener as well? I don't remember if can opener does fully first to 3. But that's been like a changing thing for online only tournaments, but no CPT events have ever done first to 3. The online CPTs are also first to 2. It's mostly a logistics issue. It's mostly stuck in the old fucking ways issue. Red Bull Kumite is an invite-only special event, and it's not a Capcom Pro Tour tournament. You got to know the divided lines, guys. Capcom Pro Tour has always explicitly been first to 2. Forever.
Perfect distance for that drive rush into the up kicks. Poking away with the mediums. Oh, no cancel in and immediately taps again. I like it. And he closes it out.
You got to remember, the more important the tournament is, the less games they give you to adapt and to proceed. There's like an inverse correlation between the stakes and the competitive consistency of the event.
Medium kick target combo. So he spaced that right, took a lot of options away from Bonchan to defend himself, to get the hell up out of there and not a dodge. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's a win in the neutral.
That's just how we do it, man. I don't fucking know why, but that's how we do it.
She's got great pokes, right? She's got the heavy, the medium. They control a great amount of space for her. And then she's able to walk behind that, right? Yes. After controlling that space. And Sagat, he can occupy that distance, though. Very, very
I think the narratives are significantly worse with first to 2. Shout out to Mickey. Big win over Bonchan. Bonchan out at top 24. Mickey moving on. He'll fight the winner of Carcinus and MenaRD.
Get those trades. I think we saw in the first match that Bonchan was the man who was dictating the trades and converting off of them. He saw 2 big trades off those drive rush.
The fact that the Japanese national tournaments were first to 1 originally is crazy. Yeah, and the Daigo interviews with the EVO FGC content team leading up to the first to 10, he was constantly mentioning how whack the first to 1 is. He was literally like, holy shit, I went overseas and they do first to 2 double elimination and this is so much fucking better, and when the fuck are we going to get over this in Japan in first to 1? Half the interview about his history, like they were doing the build of like some of Daigo's career and his evolution as a player and his first to 10 endeavors and how he's good at longer set formats. Literally half that time was him talking about how bullshit first to 1 was and how much better when he finally went to America and played by. He's like, god damn, they do first to 2, first to 3, double limb. This is infinitely better, and we gotta adapt.
Obviously Bonchan a professional when it comes to the whip punishing side of things. But yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. In terms of, it was kind of scrambly early on in the match though, but I feel like who had all the resources towards the end in terms of finishing the job was Mickey. He always had a level 2
and the use of those level 2, I was just going to say, you know, the calculation, you pointed out a couple of times, he just crossed the line for those 2 bars of super, and the 2-bar super was exactly the one that got the kill for him in those conversions. So maybe it was a calculations, maybe the numbers just...
I think the difference between first to 1 and first to 2 is much bigger than the difference between first to 2 and first to 3. Yeah, of course. Diminishing returns, but I still think there's a big difference.
The meter and the resources, the combos didn't line up just to close out the kill, but you know, these
I still think it's a very statistically large difference between first to 2 and first to 3 for sure.
Mickey advances, he's going to now play the winner of Carcinus.
But every additional set point you add will have diminishing returns, right? The curve will flatten out.
Walking into a stand short out of nowhere, man. We was talking about this yesterday when we was watching the next game, dude. What was he looking for? Walk up stand jab, counter hit,
I feel like he just felt that he'd conditioned
him well enough
to not look for that, because he hadn't walked in at all pretty much in those last 3 rounds. He was just backing up, pressing buttons, backing up. He was walking himself to the corner, maybe throwing out scissors.
There's just tension. There's always tension with these formats. I talk about it all the time. Of course, you have the realistic logistics for the TOs and getting the event done, and so adding an extra set game could potentially lead to scheduling issues and, you know, all that. So there's that tension. Then there's the tension of the game design, where I do think Street Fighter 6 is objectively a more fast-paced, volatile game. There's also tension in how many top-level competitive players there are. And so I just feel like our competitive formats, the stakes we have, and the realities of open bracket competition all lead to this weird tension where the stakes and the gameplay and the format all kind of don't align perfectly. And it could be fun, but I do think there's things that would be better for competitive players and spectators. I personally, as a spectator at this point, do find that longer sets would lead to better narratives and a more enjoyable tournament, potentially.
I don't know about this matchup. I'm not too much of a fan.
But I also understand that there's also blowouts that happen, especially in early parts of the bracket, which are like you have Capcom Cup champion versus Joe Schmo, first to 3 is kind of a waste of time, for example, right? So that's not fun. That's not actually better. We saw so many double perfects on day 1. So there's that weird tension where you have like people who are literally here on vacation playing against people who travel across the planet as professional players. So there's tension there also. So it's just a weird mismatch at the point where like the grassroots events have grown to such a scale, with the stakes being so high, the combination of the esports side of the things, of this being a qualification for Esports World Cup and Capcom Cup, you know, big, huge money tournaments sponsored by giant corporations and literal fucking governments with the Saudi sponsorship of Esports World Cup, versus people going to Chicago to hang out, drink, and play fighting games. So there's just a lot of weird tension in different directions of different priorities happening all at once. KB on the Mai, Hot Dog back on the Bison. Doesn't want to play Alex into Mai.
What are we looking for? I see some buffers here. Don't get a little too thirsty. No counter hits on the side of Hot Dog, which means it's great defense on the side of KB.
Who was KB playing before Mai?
There we go.
KB's always been around. You see the name in the brackets for a long time, and he's also the DBFZ player, correct? Damn. He took that note from, who was it? Hanao?
Okay. That's how you do. You have to become the wall with Bison.
Did KB also play Bison?
It's not like he got something too crazy in the news.
Stealing quite a lot there, right? The drive rush into
I think KB's a DBFZ player, correct? He was Bombabon. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was forgetting the history.
I guess.
I think it's more. I love how Hot Dog is just inviting those spaced out jabs. That way you can always counter poke with a crouch strong. I love it. Probably going to see it represented again. Nice. Not in range. I think he could have done stand light into back fist there. Really wanted to. Oh, man, he's getting a little too thirsty. He's trying to check the check all day with that drive rush scissors. Throw conditions. Wow, wake up, walk up jab. I love the confidence here from K.
Counter hit.
Level 3.
He takes it.
Oh, yeah. Put him close to the burnout. That's one stand fierce away for dehydration. Or 2.
Time to tap him on the head. 1.
Oh, he tried to sneak that target combo and not do the extension. It goes into the back hop. I wonder if Bison can chase down with an air-to-air or something. DP after. Hot Dog does have level 2, which is slow as fuck, but could do something. Ah, he's just in. He's just in.
Tap into the throw. Confident. But Hot Dog was not going to try and challenge there. I feel that's like, yeah, with the burnout, that's like +6 or something.
Tough, man. Hot Dog, I say lock in. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about wrestling. I mean, it would be a good choice considering you got more of an option in terms of.
So you got to go to the Alex? Can we see the Alex pick, please? If you're going to go out, listen. Hot Dog, you're getting double Mied. I'm sorry. Or no, he lost a Sagat, right? You're getting the classic, the Street Fighter 6 Season 3 classic. You're getting hit by Mai and Sagat. Just go to Alex. Just go to Alex. For the one time. Don't pick Sagat. You don't have a Sagat.
I respect this.
Okay.
Does he have a Sagat? You don't have a Sagat.
Actually, way before Alex dropped. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go. Let's have some fun, man. Hot Dog did beat Shanghai with Alex at DreamHack Birmingham versus his Mai when Alex first dropped. You know, Shanghai was not ready for the Alex. People have obviously had a bit more time to get familiar with the matchup since then. Nice target combo. Perfect parry under the fireball target combo. He's going to get the first knockdown here into the knee drop. What's the Oki? Drive reversal. But this is low drive gate situations for KB. That's plus frames. Burnt. Immediately. Immediately. What are you going to do about this, KB? Medium. It's going to be safe. Don't worry. Yes, exactly. Just get the stun. GG. There we go. There we go. He's going to get the late active frame Larry to stand medium. No, he goes to the safe version. He did the wrong route. He should have routed better into the level 1. Greedy reset. Greedy reset, man. Okay, good empty jump. Good empty jump. Oh, he's still in frames. KB is really letting that heavy chop rock. You can counter that with perfect parry or DI. Level 2's not going to kill. Okay, he has one more chance. I take that back. Oh my god. He should have... I think he got confused on the routing on the stun combo. Alex's combo routing is a little funky. Like, it can be a little hard to tell if you're going to kill or not. Yeah, I'm a little bit too early on the lariat to absorb the jabs, actually. You got to guess now. Okay, good tech. It's too hard to check, man. It's too hard to check.
Level 1 as well. This is looking very, very bad for Hot Dog.
He's buffering level 2. Okay, he whipped the stomp on purpose, trying to bait something out. He just wants to get the burnout, man. It's too hard. Yeah, bait it. There we go.
Oh my god, make him pay. He got 0 bars. Reset. Hit him with the big damage.
I feel like he should have went to level 3. Medium. Yes, sir. Okay. He has level 1. The stomp will beat level 1 there. Okay. DP? Oh, okay. Surprise stun. Don't drop it this time, please. Oh, nice and easy. He's not even trying to think. He's like, I'm going to do the world's easiest combo, least optimal combo. I think he could have gone into level 2 into level 1 to build a little bit of super meter, but I respect not fucking with that. He's just doing the least optimal combo to kill there. Okay, we got a set. Yeah, he's whipping stomp a lot to try to bait out something, because Mai's DP has really bad horizontal range, and you can also bait out the parries as well. So he keeps whipping stomp on purpose. Plus frames on that. Good check from KB. Jump away. I like that jump away from the mid-screen throw option. Good counter hit conversion for KB, though. You're in a bad spot, Hot Dog. Tries to jump away, gets hit by the jab conversion. That's going to be decent damage. Woo! Perfect parry on the bounce projectile to the back throw. Yes, sir. Yes. Forces the burnout. He's going to get the conversion here into the DP knockdown. Level 2, wake up level 2 will probably kill, though. He's out. Oh, my God. Can he get a punish? He's too far away. Okay, but he's burnt. Overhead connects, and he forced it into the corner. It's kind of hard for Alex to force it away. He gets the combo, though. That's it. Oh, my God. Let's go. Let's go. The Alex. Yeah, take a sip from the mysterious yellow liquid out of the bottle, Hot Dog. You earned it. Sipping the hot dog water.
This is Hot Dog, ladies and gentlemen. I've been seeing this man's prowess with all his characters. I love his decision making. He said, forget the bison.
Yeah, he's jumping away. I like how he's just jumping away from drive rushing Mai coming at him mid-screen. Yeah, you can potentially get a DI on the jab to the elbow in that situation.
Get off of me.
Oh, counter hit Larry, but it's too far to get the combo. That was unfortunate for Hot Dog. That was actually unfortunate. Oh, but KB, did he whiff the projectile on purpose to bait out a tap parry? Good jump away from the stomp. And if he did empty hop into medium, that actually would have killed him. Okay, gets a sequence. Plus frames. Command grab, finally. What's the option here? Will wake up level 1 kill? Yeah, he halts. Woo! Stagger pressure. He is conditioning with the plus frames from the lariat. Empty hop. It's a no-go. Plus frames. Oh, where are you going? Knockdown into the stance. Dive kick. Yes, you do the dive kick because wake up level 1 beats every other option there, but KB called that out with the dash forward. That was kind of smart from KB. That was counterplay. Wake up level 1 on the meaty. KB was committed to holding up. He was holding up from the very get-go. Hot Dog tried to get him to sit down, jab into the command grab. Guess. Final guess. Text on the throw loop. Yeah, it's too hard to stop the drive rush. If you go into stance after any situation, drive rush button from Mai is going to beat you. Doesn't get the knockdown. Good Abare. Nice empty jump from KB. That was smart. Oh, punish. He didn't believe. Wow. How negative is stand medium kick? It's very rare to punish that from that close. Final round between these two players. No whip punish on the whip medium. Oh, he could have gone straight into the charge layer. That would have beat the DP. Yeah, KB's jumping away from all the stomp options. I'm feeling like an empty hop in the jump medium coming soon. Level 3 on the side of KB, so next touch will kill. Well, not that conversion. He didn't optimize. He could have drive rushed again and killed. So Hot Dog has another chance to make a miracle comeback now. No way! Okay, that's a start. That's a start. He needs like 2 more big hits. 2 command grabs can kill. No! Force him to the corner. That's it. Oh my god, Spaghetti! He baited the DP. He messed up the routing into the meaty to get the guaranteed stun, but still finds a hit. Bit of Spaghetti. The Alex pick from Hot Dog gives him the comeback against KB with the Mai. Let's fucking go, Hot Dog. Let's go. Wake up level 3 into the sequence. Yep, the drive rush throw whiff. So if you don't know what's going on here, drive rush throw is a really good option because unlike pressing normals, throw immediately halts your momentum in place. And one of Mai's weaknesses it's a weakness. She has very little horizontal range on a lot of her uppercut options. So I don't know if this would work against say a Ken. I'm not sure. I have to lab that. But that was the perfect bait. But he kind of awkwardly set the situation up because doing this meaty elbow here from the stance, you have to do dash forward, manually time, delayed, heavy slash. So you have to, it's manually timed, so it's very easy to miss. And he wanted to do that to set up plus frames to get a guaranteed stun because he just has to get crouch heavy into the stun. So he kind of did the wrong knockdown. I think he could have done a basic combo into something else to force the corner. It got really awkward here, but he pieced it together. Great clutch from there. I like how he did a lot of like whiff dive kick to bait out the DP. Yeah, that was probably the extra HP for Alex, right? Alex has, what is it, 1050?
There was no blocking going on, basically, is what he identified. So yeah, it was either a bait or it was a meaty. And he did both at the right time. It could have been a very different picture.
Or 10,500, not 1050.
The meat at the wrong time. That's just how the game goes sometimes.
So that was just top 24 losers. Hot Dog over KB. He will play the winner of Chris G and Shigematsu. Damn, Psycho's out. Kobon eliminated Psycho off stream. Big ups to Psycho, doing his thing out here.
His movement was really good though because it was very difficult for him to accurately space those stomps.
KnuckleDu took out Ryukichi. Let's go, Do.
One that he dashed under, yes.
Yeah. Or even just, you know, he was in the air, he'd already jumped. And there was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of movement there. Anytime he hit Prowler stance, I think towards that last game as well, you'd see KB like.
Yeah, that was a good set.
And
Who did Psycho play in Street Fighter 5? He played Nikali, but Psycho wasn't big on Street Fighter 5. You know, me and Psycho are homies back from the Street Fighter 4 Florida days. He was like Enzo's age, right? 14, 15, 16, playing Balrog. We used to play Balrog mirrors all back in the day in Street Fighter 4. Very good at Street Fighter 4. And Street Fighter 5 played Nikali, but he wasn't big into Street Fighter 5. We were on the first Street Fighter League on Team Spirit. Me, Psycho, and Justin Wong. And he played Nikali back then. He was solid, but that wasn't like his jam. He kind of was more casually playing. And then he locked in heavy for Street Fighter 6.
Okay, all right.
What? So who's the mustard place? Oh, yeah, he got it back.
It's all right.
Why do I not participate anymore, or do you? I play in tournaments when I can, but I don't travel to that many.
You went too far on that. Onions, I don't know about that. You went too far.
No onions.
No onions, no. See, I'm a kind of guy where I need to...
When I was heavily playing in tournaments, the things I had to make sacrifices for were immense. I had no vacation time. I spent all my time off work to travel to random weekends. I barely slept. I had no time for my personal life. All I did was practice. So basically, I don't have the talent or the drive to do that in Street Fighter 6. So I still play, of course. I still enjoy playing a lot. And I still enter online tournaments and regionals when I can. I might be going to CEO this year.
That's what Chris G does.
He's a modern man.
Really, literally. Man, let me just highlight Chris G has been doing phenomenal. I mean, even way before Level Up Expo, of course.
And I got a dog.
His results has been standing tall in these
That shit eats up a lot of your time.
So this has been wonderful. I love that Chris G's back.
Am I doing the World Warriors? I missed the last one because I was out in on a little bit of a vacation trip.
Why is this guy going into
I enter the World Warriors when I can, basically.
Easy reaction. Here we go. You know that joke almost took me out.
Also, I don't think I enjoy traveling as much to tournaments as I used to either. It's fun, but you know, I'm older, man. I'm not like.
But he got no choice considering that Chris G is moving forward, never backwards.
Yeah, one of the many Blancas.
I'm not really trying to drive out to a tournament and play and party after like that.
MenaRD. Shigematsu's been showing out though. Christie's had a great run, by the way. He sent Margot.
So sad how having a job and family and fulfilling life kills so many great gaming careers. Well, here's the thing. It's like I was never good enough to be like a full-time pro or anything. And even then, there is no career in being a full-time pro. Like you are a starving artist if you're trying to do this shit full-time. So you got to live that life forever. There is no stability in that career unless you're maybe in Japan. It's only a handful of people in the world have an actual like career playing fighting games. So you're permanently living a starving artist life, and I've been employed and doing this on the side the entire time. And I was never talented enough to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win everything, right? So like, there's players out there who are like that. This is always a very invested hobby that I've always had. Ate the safe jump?
He's got one button up kicks now, one button super. Yeah, I wouldn't want to test Chris G's reactions from 2/3 of the screen away with a Blanca ball.
You know, I will say this.
It has to be tied to being a good streamer to fully live off being a pro. It depends. It depends. If you're like Blaz level, Punk level, like Punk still like obviously diversifies his income from content creation and participating in other things, and which is smart of him. But like MenaRD is a full-time pro and he doesn't stream at all. So if you're like the 0.0000001%, you don't have to do both. But for most people, the problem is that it's impossible to make a living because it's too top heavy. Like this tournament, the prize pool for this tournament is 2,000 extra bucks from Capcom. Unless you win Capcom Cup, you are not making money. You have to get a sponsor, and sponsors don't exist because why would they? They're not going to make any money giving you money. So the only place where this is starting to become a more stabilized career path is with Street Fighter League Japan. So Street Fighter League is the solution to offer stability because it's not open bracket. You literally get a team on a franchise and they pay you a salary. And you get consistent screen time. And they're trying to build that up to be like a sport in Japan. And Japan is the only place where there's actually an audience who gives a shit. One Simon, thanks for the 3 months. Appreciate it.
That's what I meant.
If you get good enough, you can be Jay Wong and get sponsored by everyone in the industry for everything. No, I don't think you can either, because Jay Wong was good for a very long time and established a legacy across multiple game titles, and I don't think there will ever be another Jay Wong ever again. There's also too many top-level players across too many titles, and no one is going to do what he did anymore because the level of competition is too hard across too many titles, and also the games are also more volatile. Like, EVOs, you gotta understand, EVOs used to have 200 entrants. This tournament has 1,700 entrants in it. You get what I'm saying? It just, that was a time and place that will not be recreated ever again. Is Sonic Fox not the modern Jay Wong? A little bit, but still, like, do people consider Sonic Fox the Jay Wong? You know how many people don't respect Sonic Fox because of XYZ, because he's not doing it in Street Fighter, he's doing it in more like the tag fighters and NRS games.
Yes, that was it. There was a drive rush behind that low forward. Don't let them get it, Chris. And there it is. Lightning piece available.
I don't think we will ever see someone do what Justin Wong did ever again. Those people are dumb, though, in my opinion. Yes, they are. But most people are dumb. So you're at the... in life, you're at the mercy of the majority, and the majority of people are ignorant about everything. Except for maybe the one thing they're not ignorant in. And that applies to all of us.
Okay, nice.
Damn, the runaway? We're timing out the modern Chun-Li?
Set point now for Shigematsu.
Like, I am not ignorant about the world of Street Fighter, but what else? Everything else I'm going to be ignorant about, right? Like, I'm not going to have strong opinions about fucking baseball or whatever.
He smells blood.
Crouch medium punch comes out, occupies the space.
So it's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you have to appeal to the majority to make this shit profitable.
Light punch again gets clipped, coming in. Chris G moving forward. He doesn't walk into the slide though. He gets the block and he does get the punish. Nice corner carry as well. But there's the reversal. Shigematsu, he's got the lead in which he's able to take these risks, right?
Yeah, seriously. Shigematsu.
Nice slide. This is a beatdown, dude. You're getting chipped.
Let's go. Oh, that's chip out. That's Blanca Ball City. Are we going to test the reactions, though, is the question. Shigematsu, straight from chips. Looking like Panchero. Well, Eric Estrada. I don't know exactly his full name, but you catch my drift there.
GG. GG. Wait, actually, he's going to recover, right? Oh, yeah. That's why he didn't go for chip, because he was going to recover from burnout. He went for the shimmy instead.
The late one.
You can't DI him. See? The modern buff lets him live all this. Oh, my God. After all that, the surprise jump in, no modern Tencho kicks. Shigematsu takes it over Chris G. Shigematsu, top 8 at DreamHack Atlanta. Moving on here in Combo Breaker. Pretty good 2 weekends in a row for him. He's going to play Hot Dog now.
And I'm not sure if Chris G was like trying to dash in there. He just ate that raw jump in.
So the thing that Chris G gets too hyped.
Shigematsu is probably younger. He's a bit of a newer player on my radar. I don't think he had too much history before Street Fighter 6, but I could be wrong. Jay Budokai with the big 11 months. Thank you very much for that.
Now, obviously, he had all those options to react in the modern side of things, but the way that
so the Blancas are still moving on in the bracket.
Especially against a guy like Chris G, who can actually pick up patterns pretty fast. So credit to him, man.
Yeah, he was throwing different looks at him in neutral. He clipped him a couple.
So who's left from USA? We still got Enzo going up against KillsU. Psycho's out. Still got KnuckleDu. Still got Carsonist and Guy. So USA's top representatives right now are Guy. Guy is the only one from USA in winners. Isn't that crazy?
And then Chris was able to get the punish. But I don't know if you remember, there was the next time when he did drive rush slide and it took him way across the screen.
Did I watch Rob versus Mena? Yeah, it was a good set. Even though it was a 2-0 Mena, it was still very good.
Chris G into the corner, and when he got him into the corner, he was pretty good at either eating away at that drive gauge and turning it into significant damage or closing out as well. So
that one interaction.
Do I think Chun needs buffs? I think other characters need nerfs.
That kind of like threw Chris G to a world because we ain't really.
Did Riddles enter Combo Breaker? Yeah, he didn't have a good performance, unfortunately. He lost in round 2, losers, I think.
One of the best Blancas. I think that is. No, that wasn't the Blanca that got prepared for. It was the other one.
Takagi was the one who was.
Is he still in there? Is he on the loser side?
Yeah, he's got to play Kosa in loser's bracket. I'm not sure if they played already. Let me reload this bracket and we can find out.
Nephew's also out. I think he lost to Ending Walker in losers.
Kobayan's eliminated Psycho. Hate to see that. KnuckleDu eliminated Rikichi.
Did you guys see the Tekken clip of the coach that looks like Brian wearing glasses? I give you guys like a 3 out of 10 in similarity on that guy.
Chris G, all in the elimination rounds, losers round 1.
Same category of white guy, but it's I don't think he actually looks like me.
Yo, but speaking of MenaRD, man, listen, Kosa is the one that actually took out MenaRD and Evo Japan.
Okay.
Which is pretty clutch. He played it amazingly well. Clutch.
Yeah, he was always one of my favorite Kens.
Okay, yeah, that's right. They did play Ken.
Always one of my favorite Kens. And then
How are there 4 of you on the screen right now? Are we doing the same bit from yesterday?
Yeah, that's right.
All 4 of us?
That's right.
Yeah. So this is Kosa's ridiculous. I mean, the last thing I seen, literally, I was, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. We on the esports side of things. I was in the porcelain.
I've come to realize that the FGC just suffers permanently from pareidolia. Like, you guys are just seeing faces and everything, and they're all Brian F.
Yeah, Fudo is ridiculous. Winners, yeah? Speaking of the man.
Of which, so we're going to go into winner's side. This is winners quarterfinals. Riddle Order Jr., who has definitely been putting on a show for us here on the main stage, making his way here by way of. Saw him beat MenaRD on stream, didn't we? Of course, he beat KnuckleDu, beat DCQ, beat Cien. We saw Cien on stream as well.
Cien is out. I believe.
I wouldn't mind the grand finals being Fudo and Mena, just because Mena has had enough of this guy Fudo. I'm gonna be honest with you. The record is pretty steep, I will say. But let's see what happens down the pipeline in the future. This is the now JR versus Fudo.
Junior versus Fudo. Junior also with a third place finish at DreamHack Atlanta this past weekend. Put MenaRD into losers. Fudo looking strong as ever. He's been so sharp with the ed. Throughout all of Street Fighter 6 has been consistently one of the strongest players in the scene. So we'll see who comes out on top. Junior has been doing very well as of late. Also, some decent finishes in the Japan World Warrior in the last season.
Fudo has such a high percentage of knowing when somebody's trying to walk back and space out a jab for whip punishes, or they're trying to go for a shimmy
So
attempt.
he will be working his way in. Fudo trying to pump fake his options, but Junior's worked him to the corner here. Baited on that one. Yeah, I like the punish back throw. Backdash to keep the corner. It's plus on whiff. It's plus on whiff. Safe jump setup. What's he go for? Yeah, he goes for the empty jump low on the safe jump. Jumps away from the sweep. Back to nooch. Space him out. Zangief does have good options with the jump. I was just about to say, like, because exactly that. Because Ed's DP has no horizontal range and is very slow. Zangief has two options with his shallow jump arc. He has empty jump to outspace the DP and make it whiff and block and punish on the ground. And also early jump medium kick, which hits very low to the ground and very early, which can stuff the DP before it starts up. So part of the work for Zangief is wiggling his way into that range and being ambiguous with the jump-ins. And we saw two of those in a row. So even though the ground game seems really bad for Zangief, he does have that X factor with the jump-ins where it's not... he definitely has his ways in. Like, the Ed player actually has to be careful about spamming shit. So, and there he gets in. Standing light kick into the guest. Nice! Heavy punch on the heavy punch in return. Why is drive reversal unsafe when V reversal was safe? Different game. I don't know, man. In Street Fighter 6, they want you to suffer. Why are there no throw loops? Why do they nerf all throw loops in Street Fighter 5 and then brought them right back for Street Fighter 6? Like, because fuck you, that's why. What do you mean? I don't know.
Not even worried about the wake up level 3, just sticking on them with the offense all day.
Guess.
Hold on, you better watch your eyes. Willingly takes the throw, JR.
Nice use of the crouching medium kick. That's one option to kind of patch that gap that Zangief can jump at. But it's, you know, it's slower startup. Yeah, good. That's exactly it. Yeah, good focus on that with the crouching MK.
Look at these resources. More troublesome for the side of Fudo.
That forces Fudo to use a slower option, though, so maybe he can force his way in on the ground a little bit more by distracting him.
And if it hits, it hits. Nice. Sick. What a punish on the stand medium kick. The win normals getting exposed. Now we got all the time in the world. No more real estate for Fudo to walk back. Trades.
Do you guys know which version of Pixel Cafe we need to buy?
Cashes it out here as well. Big chunk of damage.
Maybe the base edition or full edition? God, that's so scammy. I have to Google it. They got like 50 different versions. There's a full edition. That seems like the proper one, but I don't know. They probably bundle different DLCs with those. They said nothing. You guys know Pixel Cafe? Which version did we get on the Switch, guys? Oh, level 3 on the drive rush cancel. We'll check out in a bit. We'll investigate. Level 3 on that.
Loyal fans.
And look at my pecs, all natural, no pads, nothing. That is natural geek.
I don't know about that, man. He came up in.
You have any big upcoming projects like the Daigo video coming up? That was one of my favorite videos. I have once again been too busy to finish the script on the next project. But yes, the point is to have those big projects go on the main channel like that.
He almost hit the wall, son. That was counter hit. Yeah, I keep forgetting counter hit actually sends you flying a little bit.
Like that one and the Why Do Fighting Game Pros keep popping off too soon. The videos are going to be of that caliber and scale. I have a couple ideas planned and some of them research and all that, but yeah.
Alright, nice. He's being proactive, though. Now closing the space down rather than just trying to play a zoning game. Now he's got the life lead. JL has to slowly creep back.
Oh! No whip punish on the sweep. That could have been a free crutch heavy kick for Fudo. Yeah, this match is interesting. Oh my god, reset on the DP bait? Ooh. Oh, again? Dude, what the fuck? Junior's calling out all the OD DPs with the jump resets.
this time.
Also, Ed can't really cross-cut very well against Zangief either, so doing those cross-up angles is really good. Yeah, like, this matchup is not horrendous for Zangief because he has all these weird approaches to mix him up. The up-close jump game actually gets Ed pretty flustered. Nice whip punish. Oh, didn't get the conversion, though. That was a crazy whip punish. Okay, this is now bad because he doesn't... Can he force the burnout? Oh, GG. Well, if he went... Yeah, that was weird. If he went for button into DI, he might have built level 2. Oh! Oh, shit! The fucking orb hit from behind? 12 seconds. Drive rush into DI because Fudo would die if you pressed a button there. This is crazy. 5 seconds left. Tacked on the throw again. He did drive rush into ODDP, but Junior responded with the DI. He armored through. What the fuck is happening? Set point for Junior. Wow. Wow. This is hard read after hard read.
Set point here from JR. He's had a fantastic run so far.
Nice stagger jab. Okay. I think he caught Junior trying to go for like a hop cross up right there. Headbutt reset. He's in. ODDP finally connects properly. Level 3 on the side of Junior, though. This is actually going to be really fucking hard for Fudo to make this comeback. Because the way he's playing, he's just tickling Junior. He's literally just tickling Junior and then hit and running and then trying to get him, kill him, and then Junior is like making these big burst options and doing tons of damage. Okay, can he close out? For some reason, I feel like Junior can very easily make this comeback. Okay. With Zangief level 3, man, it's not over. Final round here. And with a charge flicker, Fudo's pulling Zangief in to mix himself up when he has level 3. No conversion? He got the counter hit stand medium. Oh, Zangief thing. See, doesn't matter how much Zangief wins. Target combo whiffs one time, and then everyone calls Zangief low tier. Level 3? Yeah, play the flicker mind games and pull him into just level 3 you. Yeah, but level 3 is off the table. I do agree it's a good time to get level 3 if you have to in the final round. Because now Fudo can actually rush down, not worry about getting level 3. Nice drive rush medium to halt his momentum, to bait out the jab check into the SPD reset. Junior moving on into top 8 winners side over Fudo. We have another Zangief in top 8 winners side. Junior did it again. He made top 8 winners last week at DreamHack Atlanta. And he did it again this week over Fudo. And keep in mind, there's a chance for another Zangief in top 8 winners.
This is fire. Oh my god. More Geef ammo so I could just take a poop on Chung and his opinions. Yes. Love you, BFF. I hope you're watching as a fan of the Russian Cyclone. I hope you're watching, my friend. It's all about the player, and I told you this. And JR's up there. I think Kobon is in the top 16 as well, so he does have a chance for the top 8. Had a great match against Duel, Kevin. Very nice.
That's right. Junior makes his second top 8 on the winner's side on these American soils. Of course, following up his DreamHack Atlanta run, which saw him get into the winner's final, actually. Because it was Kobon who was in the grand finals, right? Yeah.
Yes. Damn, man, it's starting to look familiar like the old days. We're starting to see the land of the rising sun occupy a lot of the top 8. You see that flag everywhere, the white square and the beautiful red dot in the middle. As I said to you,
there's so many of these players now that are supported by...
Year Zangief? It's just been 2 tournaments in a row. I don't know if it's a year yet. If Zangief wins 2 tournaments in a row, though, that would be unheard of. Unheard of. Also, keep in mind, who was in grand finals of this tournament last year? Itabashi versus Lashar with Zangief.
Kushino, I think their name was a Valorant player using the Sagat, who also made it through into top 8. I think it was
I really need it. I really need the Geef downplay to stop.
A lot of players that are coming into their own as well. Those players that are like sort of
I really need it to stop.
That are getting the support of these organizations like Riddle, the likes of Scars as well. They're bringing their players out. They're coming out. They're traveling in force, and they're causing damage here on these brackets, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, speaking of orgs and holding it down here for the fighting game community, let's give a shout out to Suzuki.
Suzuki.
At Capcom Cup 12 this past March, we witnessed the excitement reach its ultimate peak at Ryogoku Kokugikan. Yes. The dedication of the players refining their game styles to the utmost limit perfectly aligns with Suzuki's spirit of craftsmanship, manufacturing the motorcycle by the relentless pleasure of riding the bikes. We have decided to strengthen the partnership.
MenaRD beat Carcinus off stream 2-0.
With this great community. And
So it'll be MenaRD Mickey. Kills you, took out Enzo. Good run from Enzo, big ups. Also, another young player climbing the ranks. Kills you versus Kobon. Kosa over Takagi, so it'd be Kosa KnuckleDu. So that's the remaining matches in top 24. So the last two American players are Guy and KnuckleDu going at it.
Following up, of course, Blink Respawn, Evo Las Vegas Worlds. That is going to be a series of competition. Win or lose, it's going to be a great time for everybody that shows up there.
Who beat Mena? Junior. Junior's having a crazy good 2 weekends, man. He's putting in a lot of work.
One of the grandest of stages for CPT, and you qualify too if you win that. Holla, it's going to be a lot of killers. It's going to be tough. And of course, going all the way back to Bale, all the way to Melbourne, Australia, the return.
Crikey.
July 10th to the 12th. No, let me not do that. Registration is now open, of course.
Street Fighter League team's not announced yet. I don't think they've announced anything for Street Fighter League USA.
Okay. I would love to.
Hit your agent up, available for bookings.
Well, I was there. I'll talk later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Who knocked out Blas?
Yes, not Melbourne, though.
Okay.
Yeah, not Melbourne. But yeah,
That one dude?
Tune into the action at Capcom Fighters for sure. Sorry about that, brother.
Sign up. Find all the
Kawano.
information on the official Capcom
Yeah, Kawano.
Pro Tour website, and of course, all the World Warrior information's on there as well for all you home World
Kawano.
Warriors.
Man. CPT
Blas is on Sagat from what he was playing on stream versus
Yeah,
Chris
still
G.
got another 2 names to put through into this.
So who took out
top 8
Kawano or
winners
Ryukichi? Okay.
side, and then 4 more must join them into the losers. This action will continue. We're going from 24 all the way down to a final 8 here from Combo Baker. 20.
Whatever happened to Blas?
Will be taking the whole way
What
through
happened
up
to
top 8.
Blas?
So we'll see you in a couple minutes.
Geef versus
time.
Alex Grand Final?
Pause for the call.
I'm about it, dude. Alex is sick, man. I'm sorry. I know people definitely in that Geef tier where you're stressed out of your mind playing against them, but people like watching them play. Yeah, the Alex mirror is so fucking random. I'm surprised they made him this interesting because I never cared about Alex in Street Fighter V.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Was not my thing. All right, guys. Break time, I suppose. Let me stand up, stretch my legs. Stay tuned. We got more coming up. BRB.
accessories always puts me in a great mood. Hello! Did you come to see me again? Initiating hack!
Okay. What did I miss?
Back, ladies and gentlemen, the Combo Breaker 2026. Yeah, I ain't messed it up this time, okay? I was already thinking too far ahead. But what we got ahead of us is some great matches upcoming. Of course, we are going from the top 24 all the way to the top 8. Me and Logan is going to be guiding you through all of this non-stop beautiful action. Speaking of Logan, my guy, how the hell are you?
Fantastic. All the better for being here with you, sir. Always a pleasure, never a chore. A privilege to be here once again at Combo Breaker in 2026.
Okay.
Of course, the stars are out. 1,450 plus. I can't remember what the exact number is. It's the biggest Street Fighter 6 bracket ever outside of an EVO event, which is incredible.
That's the stat point they keep throwing around. Biggest Street Fighter 6 bracket outside of EVO, but that's only for offline. There's been bigger. Like, for example, the Japan World Warrior the other weekend was bigger in terms of entrance. So it's talking exclusively offline. It cannot be overstated how big the Japan World Warrior tournaments are.
Because those numbers keep going up as well.
I mean, you got to look at it like this, man. You're coming far and wide from wherever you're from, right? God
So they've been mostly doing losers. The only top 8 qualifier they did was Junior Fudo. I wonder if they're going to go through the rest coming up. Man, I cannot believe one of Crossover and Oil King is going to be in top 8 winners.
Just to excel in these tournament results. I mean,
That's actually big.
prime example,
This whole top 8 winner side is going to be pretty surprising, except for maybe Xiao Hai. And now hasn't popped off since Chengdu. He's doing great. VX Bao, I feel like, doesn't usually perform to this level at CPT premieres. Crossover Oil King would be a big top 8 for either of them, and Guy is the dark horse for sure.
The run back.
Okay, I think they're focusing on losers first.
We got Hot Dog versus Shigematsu, so we might see some Bison Blanca. Of course, he does have that Alex in the back pocket on the side of Hot Dog, so we'll see. And then we got Kills You, Mongal's in the building to go up against Kobon, who's just speaking about the man.
European representative in this bracket. Then we got Kosa and KnuckleDu rounding it out. We've already seen Fudo sent the losers bracket.
VX Bao has been damn consistent lately. I think the bad rap comes from his Street Fighter League, US Street Fighter League performance. Right, he didn't do well there, but he doesn't typically go far into CPT premieres. And Capcom Cup usually just does okay. He's always solid. He's always a very good player, of course, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't had a big, visible performance at this level. Is HK Hong Kong? Was that next to Mickey? So yes. Mickey's from Hong Kong. We're all the Americans. The only Americans left are Guy and KnuckleDu, right? KnuckleDu. That's the last two. They all got eliminated here. Carsonist, Chris G, Psycho, and Enzo. So they all got to top 24, got eliminated in this round. Only ones remaining are Guy and KnuckleDu. KnuckleDu makes sense, but Guy.
Yeah, man. And listen, I've seen it in a couple of the locals in New York. Of course, the can openers, Motivational Mondays. This man is on a tear. I literally just came out the bathroom, and there was already a guy that was like, yeah, man, 777. I don't know what he tried to say with that one, but pretty much big enough guy that he might take it all the way. We'll see. I mean, you got some primed veterans in here and OGs. some of the new bloods as well. They're just taking names.
Who do we got? Oil King crossover. We're getting the winner's side top 24 qualifiers. This would be a big performance for either one of these players. Crossover hasn't been to the U.S. in a while. Had visa issues that prevented him from traveling for quite some time. But he's been in Capcom Cup before. You know, he's qualified via the World Warrior for Capcom Cup back in the Street Fighter V era and couldn't attend then. And then he was in Capcom Cup this year, right?
As you can see, it's a full house.
I'm actually slipping my mind how he did at Capcom Cup. But this is going to be maybe his first top 8 CPT premiere ever across those 2 titles if he makes it in. Oil King, like I mentioned before, has mostly swapped to Terry. Looks like he's going Rashid in this match and has kind of been struggling at the international CPT level to get a big top 8 performance, which he was doing pretty consistently in the Street Fighter V era. EVO Japan 2023 Street Fighter V champion right before Street Fighter 6 release as well. So he's looking really good this tournament.
That turns into a serious RPS, of course, -2. So I like that he went for the immediate throw on the side of Oil King. Very nice. It's actually a way to siphon.
IHP Drin, thanks for the 21, or the 2, sorry. Thanks for doubling your lease in the dumpster. Appreciate that.
There we go. Chuck that plasma. The fierce one is going to get there.
Oh, anti-air wasn't quite ready for that. I think he thought he was going to get over the fireball and it's going to go for like a mixer anti-air.
Stay in that space crossover. Looking for that punish count.
Good backdash just to reset space. Not plus on that one. Challenges after. Nah, he does not want that fireball to get charged. You got to be able to react to charge fireball with either DI or invincible reversal. The new OD fireball that just lets him set that shit up and immediately get in, it's crazy. Nice bait, nice bait. Purposely baited out the parry drive rush. This tournament is not helping Sagat overrated claims. I think that's a very small minority of people who say Sagat's overrated. I think most people think this character is close to top 3 caliber minimum.
It's a medium punch tiger shot. Plus frames. Oh, okay. Gets the throw. Get me another one.
Top 3 to top 5.
There's the air-to-air, though. And a hit conversion doesn't get all of it.
You ever thought about commentary? I'm doing it right now, man. For free from home.
Keep him right here, boxed in. The DP, no, not even a cross cut. He's too tall for it.
Level 2! Yes. Okay, gets the plus frames here. Does he get the throw? Yeah, crossover takes his prescribed throw right there. Parries on the meaty tornado. 2 throws. That's what you do. You take your 2 throws. Oh, but he tried to jump or something. 1 frame? Nah, he doesn't get the 1 frame juggle. One of the hardest pickups in the game. No buffer on that air pickup. It's a 1 frame timing to get the heavy punch bounce. Ooh, jump timing. What a read from Oil King. First game. Nice and easy.
Disastrous for crossover as he goes down 1-0 here.
You forgot Oil King played Rashid. He'd been going pretty much exclusively Terry for a while now.
So he's looking for a bump, maybe trying to snipe out.
Tony Crust with the 10 months. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, the OD Fireball setting up a quick enhancement tornado is very good for Rashid, man. Just lets him get in. No DP from crossover. Interesting.
Is the bath water ready?
Crossover sounds familiar. Yeah, he's crossover, man. From the DR. He's been consistently one of the best DR players for a long time. Was in Capcom Cup this year. In Street Fighter League USA on Team Bandits. Oh no, he wasn't on Team Bandits. He was on what was he on? Red Rooster?
Nice, plenty of time to react to that.
Oh,
nice slide under.
Can't beat him. Join him.
Into the super big whip fierce.
RD stands for Republic Dominicana. Is that the actual Spanish way of saying it? It's Dominican Republic in Spanish.
What are we gonna do here? We got no meat. Oh, actually, no, we do have 1 meat on the side of crossover.
Yeah, there's electrolytes on deck. Don't worry.
He wasn't on 2 game. No, he wasn't on 2 game. Republica Dominicana. Republica Dominica? Is it Dominica or Dominicana?
He walks out in the media like that. Single medium walk back. He wasn't at risk of.
Dominicana, right?
back fist.
Oh, got a little funk with the combo riding. Got confused. Wasn't able to close it out. DP? No. Sharp angle. Was a little unconfident about it. Went for an air dare. DI. That's a bit of a heartbreaker here for crossover. That is a heartbreaker.
Shutting it down, and Oil King with the hard reads, and they're paying off right now. Crossover though goes into that last game.
Crossover was not Capcom. What am I confusing with? Are you sure crossover wasn't at Capcom Cup? What am I thinking of?
Oh, try to press buttons in between. Wow, look at this onslaught on Oil King. Yes. Get your maul on. Let me see. Bait out the pair, goes for a throw, obviously.
He did something late season Street Fighter V. I'm tripping a little bit. But he's been stepping it up. Kobon won the region? Right, makes sense. Oil King, confident 2-over crossover here, though. Either way, this is a big run for either player. Oil King being in top 8 winner side is huge. Oh, he's like, where's the camera? The old guys are trying to keep up. The young bucks are too ready for the pop-off.
Am I on camera? And then he hit us with the lamest pop-off I've ever seen.
I thought he was in Japan for something. Maybe I just saw him play at EVO Japan and all that.
He was saying this early on. He hasn't really been garnering the results that he really wants.
But Crossover did qualify for Capcom Cup back in Street Fighter V, but he couldn't go because of because of visa issues. And in his stead was the Blanca player from Peru. Is he Peruvian? What's his name? Name slipped in my mind. I can't remember everybody.
Kokugikan. Yes.
Don't worry, listen, I'm 2 for 3. I'm 2 for 3. I'm good. But damn, good stuff from Oil King, man. He knows. So that's the thing about Sagat. Sagat's prey.
He played Bison in Street Fighter V.
They want to get in those ranges, get this score, those quick knockdowns that Tiger need to get in.
That was in 2018, I think, Capcom Cup.
Right? But the fact that he became the wall, just keep walking, blocking, picking
so Oil King, top 8 winners for Combo Breaker. That's a big win for Oil King. I feel like he's been needing a big win for his confidence.
Well, the last game, I should say.
Well, it did highlight the
brain fog when you know something's the worst. I just have really bad memory. I have like so much esoteric Street Fighter trivia in my brain, but I don't have actually a good memory, so I tend to forget everything. I don't think I have a very high functioning brain. I have very bad memory. Might have fried it back in the day a little bit too much.
And you have to be super on point. We saw that a number of times with the jumps, where if the angle is just right, as you said, it's difficult to get a cross cut out without walking underneath.
Who's the DR Dawson that was in Street Fighter 6 Street Fighter League? Louis, man.
Turn around and get that. A lot of times you have to go for air-to-airs, and it's difficult to have that awareness of being able to react to that whilst also imposing your game on the
Too much Street Fighter 5 will do that to you. If you think Street Fighter 5 fries your brain more than Street Fighter 6, I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's like he never got into the range where we could get the stand strong pressure going.
At least they started to address the issues 3 years into Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 is far more brain melting than Street Fighter 5.
The next medium came out and Oil King had already walked back, which is, you know, an acceptable thing. So I think you're +2 after medium, right? So it's not a real throw trap there. You can hold back and walk out of that. And Sagat's conversions off of low medium kick, you have to be close for that, right?
Early game Street Fighter 5 was, if they stuck with Season 1, Season 2 Street Fighter 5, then yes, you got a point for sure.
Counter hit from like.
But you're not going to get counter hit from walking.
For sure.
So that's my. It's difficult to pin them right down.
Yeah. Yeah, man, good stuff though.
Yeah, shout out to
early game Street Fighter 5 was a shit show.
The season. He did make a top 8 in the 2025 World Warrior in Asia East. He came 1 place away, by the way. DreamHack Birmingham finishing 9th. Didn't have a great
Street Fighter 5 would be low-key go to for me if it wasn't for V-Trigger. You got V-Trigger every round at 99 seconds now.
Is his first top 8 appearance of the season.
Yeah.
Credit to him.
Nice little pick-me-up. Why not? It's one of those buildings where you could really.
Wasn't there like a baked-in 4-frame delay? 4-frame delay is pretty good, man. There was 8 frames of delay on release for Street Fighter 5. That was, and you know, the funny thing in retrospect, Capcom shit the bed in so many ways with early release Street Fighter 5. But what happened with that was Unreal Engine 4 at the time had just so many issues, and every game released at that time on Unreal Engine had massive amounts of input delay baked in. And they had to keep patching the engine to address some of that. And eventually, Capcom also added its own optimizations, and late game Street Fighter 5 has less input delay than Street Fighter 6 natively does now. So on release Street Fighter 5, they didn't finish the game. It was rushed because they redesigned. They scrapped the initial design direction and had to keep changing things. It was buggy as hell, no content. It was horrible. on top of all that. There was like a clusterfuck going on of Capcom's issues and also Unreal Engine issues. A lot of things that happened that combined to make it a horrible casual and competitive product. So it'll never get over that reputation. Late game Street Fighter V though had less input delay than Street Fighter 6 does now.
And the Bison, you can see the Mai on the stage right now. He now a bit of a Shotokan expert.
VX Bao versus Henao. Henao, the Chengdu CPT champion, 15 years old, coming out of nowhere from the online realm, being recognized by Team Reject, putting on their youth program to win that whole CPT premiere with Luke and Ryu in that one. Is now playing the Sagat in another position to make another CPT premiere top 8. VX Bao on the Mai. VX Bao plays all the cheap, cheesy characters, right? He has a Mai, a Bison, an Ed, and a JP. And he's the mercenary, man. Whatever it takes for the matchup, he'll use it. Nice single hit confirm on the medium punch to the elbow. With punish. Oh, he also has a Honda. He used Honda at Capcom Cup 2014, the Ryogoku Kokuhigan Sumo Arena. Won that set against, who was it? Was it Bravery? Yeah, missed the hit confirm. Oh, steals the plus frames on that one. Nice halt on the momentum to bait out the parry. And now kind of playing the drive gauge game really well there. But VX Bao has level 2 flame stocks. This is going to be tough. Will he spend the level 2? Woo! Yeah, VX Bao just does not want to eat a drive rush cancel. Nice. I mean, he's playing the defense, takes the grab. Oh, no! Did he miss the DI input? I feel like there was a missed input here. He definitely saw that, and he pressed the button into it. It looked like he missed. Look. He had a heavy kick. I think he literally went for a manual DI input and messed it up. He probably accidentally plinked the DI input. Rather than using a macro, he's pressing heavy punch and heavy kick manually, and he pressed heavy kick a frame or two before the heavy punch. Ain't no way bro has no macro. I don't play with the DI macro. The priority for macros on, actual like leverless or stick controllers is parry. Parry's the #1 macro, but a lot of people don't play with DI macros. Parry macro is the highest priority. So most top players play with a parry macro at minimum. Some don't though. Some don't use any.
And of course, he's looking for that forward light kick right here. He's trying to size him up for it.
Not ready.
But that is the reason why you want to consider it, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Not ready for the anti-air there either.
That can definitely happen if you don't use a macro input. You can get scrambled and accidentally fumble the input and die. Nice harassment of the drive gauge. And now is looking really good with the Sagat.
Let's go, man. He now super aggressive. Well, get that fan out of there. It's made out of plastic.
The big normals clashing with the fans here. Okay, meterless whip punish. Mid-screen tech though from now.
Nice. Plus frames had a drive reversal, of course, just to reset the neutral. I can agree with that one, Bao. There's the forward medium. The counter hit this time.
Okay, he's in. Drive rush jab whiff to bait out a response. Oh my god. What do you spend on this one now? Yeah, he spends that level 3. He's in a really strong position here.
Ton of drive gauge regenerated from Henao as well, so it's going
VX Bao kind of needs a miracle to make this comeback here. He just goes for it. I like that. I like that sequencing. Nice and easy. What's the pop-up going to be here now? Top 8 winner's side for the young one. Woo! Oh, he hits the Joey face. How does he do it, dude? He's just built for this, man. Top 8 winners.
Top 8 is earned.
That's one ugly human being when he does that.
He contorts his face into unknown shapes when he does that. It's actually crazy.
Big fan. Now, I gotta get a picture with this guy when he's doing that face. I gotta do it. Oh my god.
It's actually crazy.
We got a 3D printer back home.
We need Mago and Henao both hitting the Joey face next to each other.
He now whoops VX Bao's ass.
We're gonna get the Hinao, the Hinao statue for your mantle at home, yeah?
Yes.
That would make a sick trophy. Now hitting that pose.
Wake up with confidence.
It would be
So
sick.
happy to
Ooh.
open my eyes.
Ooh.
I'm not
Lunch?
Oh, snap.
I ain't got the cheek ones. Not anymore.
Hold on, let me try. Let me see. Let me look at myself. Hold on.
Homemade lunch delivered.
No.
I can't do it. It's too strong.
They go like they go up so
We got
high.
noodles, green beans,
I don't got the cheese
ribs,
for that.
potato.
Oh,
Jojo, you're getting none of this.
oh, good stuff. And now Grace.
You're getting none of this, Jojo.
Aggressive. He did not let the my playbook run.
I'm starving too. It's a little bit of a late lunch for us.
Well, we've seen the
We have like the
jabs
family
from
dinner
fans
coming up.
out there, but he was using medium kick to kick those fans. He said, "Get this cheap merch out of here." I know you
VX
got
Bao
the
and now takes it. So Guy Shanghai coming up.
off of Timu.
Great
Very
work.
quality craftsmanship out here. Great stuff though from Hinao books themselves a spot in top 8 on winners side. We'll be going up against Junior, right? Let me double check now.
I think so. I think so.
No. So it's going to be Oil King Jr. We'll find out who Hanao's facing because
Be
it's going to
Jojo?
be the last
He's
match
had
on
his
winner's
fill
side,
of human
and
food.
it could be I want to be the guy. They will have to get through.
Versus
One of the best to do it ever in
Yeah.
any game you like.
Seriously,
Multiple
seriously,
titles.
seriously. Hey, I don't even know what he wants to
They
balance
did the post
anymore.
together.
That's how strong
I
his
saw the
ability is.
pictures put side by
Let's
side.
talk
I
a
didn't see the
little bit
post
of
together
last
though.
match. This is why it's so important to have multiple characters depending on the styles. Okay, and now being the aggressor, right?
Okay.
To not let my
Oh, I did see
fan
this.
shenanigans going. VX Bao has an amazing Bison, so I feel like you want to match that ferocity with Bison, right? A lot of standing medium kicks was out there. You got a proper punish with a scissor kick. Really want it, right? But I get it. No reversal, and then if you get pinned down, you're gonna get mauled from Sagat. I get it. But in terms of the damage output and what you can actually do to stop somebody from being such a brawler,
Well, as long as you can maintain your charge, right? You have a lot of answers to Sagat's mid-screen stuff.
for sure, for sure.
So they might do Guy Shanghai up
But yeah,
next
that
before
is
getting
your
into the
first three
losers.
players in top 8 on winner's side. We're still fighting through the bracket in losers.
I don't think
Let's take
they're
a look
I don't
at
think they're
where
doing
we're at
any of the
there.
losers
Check
off stream
out
at this
home
point. I don't know.
on Start GG. We
They might.
have, Mena defeating Carson.
They're only scheduled for another hour.
He's going to get the run back because he's going to be facing against Mickey, who beat Bonchan 2-1. Of course, Mena and Mickey was a famous set at EWC last year. We've got Hot Dog defeating KB 2-1. They'll be facing Shigematsu, who we saw get past Chris G 2-0. So another Blanca in the lower bracket. KnuckleDu managed to eliminate Enzo. Had a great run. Shout out to that young man making top 24. KnuckleDu's going to be facing Kobayan, who eliminated, unfortunately, another player with an electrifying run through the winner's side, but he fell short. Psycho. So it's going to be KnuckleDu versus Kobayan. And
Who beat
Takagi
Blaz
was
in
eliminated, so one of the
losers?
Blancas has fallen by
Kawano.
the wayside, eliminated by Kosa, and they will be going up against KnuckleDu, who beat Ryukichi 2-1. KnuckleDu looking very, very strong at the moment also.
I'm glad he's getting his momentum back.
Yeah.
Yes.
KnuckleDu, of course, we saw sent to losers by Junior. But until that point, really, very impressed with how KnuckleDu is looking. So we still got Guy going up against Xiaohai. Let's talk about these geeks
beat
right now.
Kawano,
Junior
Mickey?
already in top 8 once again. He's made another appearance.
Or
Kobayan,
Ryukichi.
we've seen in top 8 a number of
Ryukichi
times.
beat
Kobayan
Kawano.
also still in this top 16. Guy is
Where's
someone
Punk
that
at home?
I didn't know anything, not a single thing about before this combo breaker. Big breakout performance from them. They've taken down some huge names. We're talking about the likes of Bonchan. We're talking about the likes of Kusanagi from France, another Capcom Cup qualified player previously. And you talk about Capcom Cup, he beat Sahara, the reigning Capcom Cup champion. And this is not in a matchup that they don't know. It's not like a random.
Come on now, how hard is it to
regional-specific
find one of
character.
the
They ain't got no
12
representation
players still in the
over there
bracket?
Japan, it's with Geef.
Yeah, man. Everybody plays Geek different, too. That's the scary part. Kobayan a little more patient, right? You got the technical side. He likes to become the wall. JR.
Didn't Ryukichi just win EVO Japan? No.
Right? Like, they have to do a lot of those resets.
Ryukichi has gotten second and third, I believe, at EVO Japan back to back. You're thinking of
I gotta see what he's
Yamaguchi.
doing, man. I haven't seen Guy play
Yamaguchi
since
won EVO Japan with
the can
Mai.
opener. So, and it's been a while. So I really want to see what this guy's bringing to the table. The fact that he's beating everybody like that so consistent. Everybody's so happy for him back home too. So big shout out to everybody in New York.
It's very interesting. I'm not sure what has really changed that much with Geef to see these consistent performances, these consistent runs from players like Kobon and Junior. Of course, before that we had representation.
Ryukichi nervous ass not winning shit. Jeez, what the fuck, man? Relax.
As a more consistent presence, and Junior's
Relax. You okay, man?
Recently, probably in the last like 6 months or.
I definitely think he might be winning some shit in the future. He's consistently showing up in the top placements.
What it is that's really led to these Geef players starting to become dominant forces.
Well, these guys are godlike just off rip. But
What are they stalling for? What is the issue?
What happens if your resources is on the negative side, which it means on
What
the
is the issue?
That headbutt, dude, takes.
Brian, this guy said you're skilled in chopsticks.
How many points it takes? But just the conditioning tool of that alone.
Thanks, I guess.
And obviously you're just trying to.
I have a feeling that's not true, and that's kind of like, when you say like one phrase in a foreign language and they go, "Oh my God, you're Chinese, your Japanese is so good." Donde está el baño? Oh my God, your Spanish is so good.
The almighty command throw, the SPD. Nobody want to get caught up with that.
But thank you.
And that gives more opportunities for the headbutt to actually land, considering nobody wants to sit there and take the command throw. I don't. But I'm pretty sure people that got reversals.
The white guy can hold the chopsticks.
Not so much that don't have one. But
don't try to
walking tank.
Watch me pick up a dumpling, though.
As much as people like to bring them down and stuff like that, but it all depends on the person to really make the character.
The illusion falls apart.
An amazing job. Junior and
hardly any changes, by the way, in like the last significant balance change.
So let me see what he got exactly. What did
or pick up some tofu.
The knockback time from blocking the second hit of the OD lariat.
Okay.
It's over. As soon as you get something slippery, it's over, man.
And the Sultana dropkick. And that's about it.
So it's still the same. So it's same game plan. Get close, all noggin. That's it. That's what starts the party. That's how I look at it. That's Zangief.
They just found it's as if they just found inspiration in the last season or so.
I think it's just grit, man. Like they're dealing with it. I know
man, they're really stalling. What is the problem?
Do you feel psychologically it might be a thing where these players are getting, they're getting the support? One of the things I noticed.
What is the problem?
Over the last decade plus is that man looks like he's having a good time no matter.
You're a prolific chopstick user.
He'll churn.
That's a pretty deep cut.
He'll make the bets. He'll make the risks. But he knows he had the support of whichever organization he's with.
These are all the players remaining. You have to choose one of 10 you have to choose 10 players to get on the stage, right? 2 out of the 10 players remaining. Just pick them.
Stable support that can allow them to play with confidence. It can allow them to take the risks and make Geef the
I really wish with Capcom Fighters for their production, a huge improvement they can have is to just tell the commentators the technical issue and stop trying to pretend that shit's not going wrong. Just tell them that we're stalling, and then cut to break.
Panicked, I guess. And when
cut to anything. Or they should. I really wish they had a replay mechanism. The fact that they don't have any kind of instant replay highlights is crazy. Just like be like, okay, hey, there's technical issues. We have to stall. And here is some replay highlights to fill time, and then maybe we cut to break. It's cruel to everybody because what happens is the audience is confused what the fuck is happening. They have to stall and fill and basically lie to themselves and the audience that everything is okay. And then everyone is going like, why are the commentators talking? Why are the commentators holding up the show and filling the air with their useless babble? These two people are personally choosing to ruin my show and fill it with they're so egotistical that they think we want to hear them talking this whole time instead of watching the matches.
That's the thing.
And it's a lose-lose situation.
Depending on the scenario, what happened in the neutral, what transpired.
The production and the tournament need to take the L here and just be forthcoming about the issues. There's so much. This happens so much at FGC events because they don't have any capabilities to fill. Oh my God! Okay, we're getting it. I don't know. Like, who knows? Like, maybe they're taking both the players had to go take a shit or something, right? Like, we don't know what the issue is. Literally could have been that, a bathroom break. I would much rather them be like, hey, sorry, our players have to take a fat dookie real quick before they play.
But for the people that are actually familiar, This man is a prime Zangief player, and he's going to showcase it now. Oh, and you play on pad? That is a fast SPD, my friend.
We couldn't have accounted for this. Sorry.
No hand. He is pulling the pad out of the sweatpants. They are the most terrifying Zangiefs you could ever hope to see.
And they go Shao Hai, the legend in the game, still going, still trying to cement more in his legacy. He can retire right now. He'll be one of the GOATs, regardless. So the fact that he's still just trucking on and just trying to play every generation of players, man, it's
All right.
impressive, to say the least.
We got a big one here. Guy up against Shao Hai. Shao Hai, of course, a legend of the fighting game community. KOF, City of the Wolves, Street Fighter, versus Guy, the dark horse in this tournament. Guy's been on a fantastic run in this bracket. Put Bonchan into losers to make this position here in top 24. Took out Sahara, the Capcom Cup champion, Kusanagi on his way here. Now up against Shao Hai, the back-to-back Esports World Cup champion.
Wow, just straight up raw fan, backing up, of course, Shao Hai trying to stay away from the stand, fierce, and the crouch jabs.
Yeah, that's actually a great poke now. They buffed that. The light 12.
Goodness.
It's a lot further away, so you don't have to really rely on just your normal button pokes.
Okay.
Kind of use it like a pseudo projectile.
We're good. We're good. Got the armor off.
Yeah, there you go.
Immediate enhancements. Of course, I'm going to spend that cash. I earned it.
It was an investment, you know?
Yes.
The power up is in my opinion, I think it is the best level 1 in the game. So many incredible properties. Shout out to Broski actually for the sick video of that.
We are good.
Okay, straight to the OD.
Don't worry, just choke it on my own saliva here. No!
Come on now. He had the right idea, stuffing out the stand fierce.
You dropped.
Kick, but missed the combo. Unfortunately.
See, at least I'm not alone in my choking here.
We're gonna have to watch this movie.
At least I'm not alone.
Not like this. Not like this. And the opportunities you can get for beating good players. Oh, look at that. You earned Shao Hai for a chance for the top 10.
Well,
It's amazing.
at least I didn't miss anything.
But it definitely kept his pep to his step if he just landed that level 2.
All right, I just coughed through the first my game. No big deal.
Already.
This is winners. Guy has been on a legendary run, but Shao Hai is looking to shut that down.
Every SPD exchange right now from Shao Hai, he has won successfully. He has not gotten hit with his SPD. Look, try to go
Oh my God, -3 into the DP.
He must have been watching the tapes.
Nice, pieces him up with the 3 lights.
Why is Shao Hai guessing correctly on everything?
Lights off.
Damn, get spaced out. Lord.
Dude, nothing for Guy so far. Shao Hai has had perfect reads on offense and defense on every interaction. Okay, finally a clean interaction for Guy. Any momentum? Okay, here we go. A sequence.
Finds himself in the corner now, though.
Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't get the armor on the heavy punch. Level 1 on the side of Shao Hai. Nice whip punish. It's too far away. Shao Hai even ready on the target combo whiff to go into the sweep. That was great awareness from Shao Hai.
Don't get thirsty with the stand here, Guy.
Oh, he's trying to get like the double perfect parry into something. Finds a cross up. Okay. Into the corner. Try to bait a reversal. Shao Hai's reversal so many times. Back throw. This is tough. This is tough. He's going to be burnt. Level 3, level 2 on the side of Guy. He's not ready for it. And the winner's side run for Guy comes to a quick finish. Shao Hai picked him apart. Jeez, dude. Jeez, unfortunate turn of events for Guy, but Shao Hai is looking so solid. So just to remind you guys, Guy on his run here took out Sahara, the Capcom Cup champion, Kusanagi, the UFA 2024 champion, Harms, an upcoming player from the USA, took out Bonchan, and now dropped the set to Shao Hai. So Shao Hai is in top 8 winner's side, who will go up against him now. So the top 8 winner side is decided. Junior with Zangief, Oil King with Terry and Rashid, Hanal rocking Sagat, and Shao Hai with mostly Mai in the top 8 winner side. So Guy will drop to losers to play against the winner of Kills You and Kobon. There might be a Geef team kill here. And if it's Kobon has shown he's very comfy in the Geef mirror. He beat Junior 3-0 in losers finals at DreamHack Atlanta last weekend.
He's about his business. I am not leaving any money on the table.
I like how he represented all of his options, too. He's like, all right, I know you're going to SPD. I'm going to do this. You can stop phase 1 of this, then we can continue on to phase 2. But, man, good stuff to Sahara. What a competitor. Guy still in there. That was winners, I believe, right?
Yeah, so Guy is dropping into losers. He will face the winner of Killsu and Kobon, so we'll find out. That's either going to be a Mai or it's going to be a Giga mirror match. So
I'm with whatever. Matches have been great. Hopefully everybody at home is enjoying all the vibes.
Impossible not to.
Yes, I'm kicking back, man. We're just trying to see who's going to be our champion, of course.
Can I send a shout out real quick as well, please, if that's all right?
What do you think, baby?
Shout out to my people back home in the UK, because I know a few of you
He's
are
not making it, I'm afraid.
right now. Shout out to Mark
I
and
hope
Rich,
he makes
the
you
twins.
eat those words.
Okay, I see where we're going.
Their
Hoping.
birthday.
Oh,
We'll see.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Shout out
to
to
the
my
twins.
guys.
My
Appreciate
guys.
you, Mark and Richard. Thank you very much.
You never know.
For the community in the UK.
Man's just made top 8 at the biggest tournament of all time.
Visual platform. Guys are entrenched part of the UK community, the European community, the Street Fighter community. So, love to you guys. Happy birthday.
Happy freaking birthday, guys. They always have
Are they announcing
moments
characters
of
today?
conversation. Like I could just be like, just chilling, have nothing to talk about. We're gonna talk about something.
Did you just wake up from cryogenic sleep from 2016?
To the boys. Damn. We got
So
some
now we
birthdays.
know our winner's side of top 8. It's
Let's
going to
go.
be Junior versus Oil King. It's going to be Hanao versus Zhao Hai. That's going to be mad exciting.
The Street Fighter 6 devs do not give a
So
shit about
joining in
grassroots
losers
events anymore.
bracket, we're going to have to take a look at that. We've got MenaRD versus Mickey. We've got Hot Dog versus...
They only announce
Nice.
characters at
We've got Killsu
industry
versus
game shows.
Kosa and Kosa
And they announced the full
versus
season of DLC at one time.
Of course, in losers round 3, you're going to see the losers of those first round winners matches waiting. So we've got Crossover RD, we've got Fudo.
Hey, what up, broski?
We've got Guy, and we've got VX.
What's going on, everybody?
They're all still in the bracket. So that's 12 names you got to get down
Appreciate the
to
big
4.
raid.
That's coming up for you.
We're just hanging out, eating lunch.
Fighters, we're running it all the way through to top 8. Myself and Yipes having a great time.
My guy. And just to confirm production, we're gonna be streaming all the matches, yeah, for the people who enjoy. If not, it's okay.
It looks like it because none of these games are showing up as being played. So
Okay, cool. Excellent.
there will be 8 matches remaining.
Okay, fair enough. We're gonna get as much
Efforts
matches.
are being made.
Mostly
to
my
get as
remaining.
much of these on stream as possible. So
We got 1 Mai,
and it is gonna be
a 2 Mai, a 3 Mai, a 3.5 Mai, a 4 Mai. No, crossover's on Sagat. 3.5 Mai's.
Versus Mickey.
So these two faced off in Capcom Cup 12 top 16.
Oh yeah, wow.
MenaRD versus
Performance
Mickey.
from Mickey. It's dominant on the screen right now as well.
MenaRD clawing his way through losers after going down relatively early to Junior. Nice drive rush into DI in the Blanca ball.
Holy smokes. Wow, you take the crouch throw, walk up, stand, roundhouse, gets the trade. Man, where are we on? Like, are we on layer what? 1,000?
OD?
Challenges with the DP. Oh, this is a bit of a scramble here.
He tried to challenge on the projectile. That trade did not seem very good for him. Up back Blanca ball, meterless on that one. Big shimmy, level 2. You tech mid-screen in that situation. Are you dead? It's going to be close. No? Oh, chip. He said spend super or die.
That's right.
Spend super or die.
A real back and forth affair. It went all the way to the wire. 5-4 in top 16.
I just want Xiaohai Mena out. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Then enter the tournament and beat them. Be the change you want to see, man. You got this, dude.
Shaving it. Mena, he's smelling blood. He's trying to shave it away. Here it is. The delay stand meter kick, beautiful.
It's open bracket.
All big buttons for the big meter game. That's what Mena wants. He wants to checkmate immediately.
Oh, shit. DI beat that as well. He didn't build level 2 on that?
Straight into the level 1. No messing around. Mena burnt out as well. Ah, too far away.
+2, huh? Punish that. Oh, not even, actually.
Good spacing on the OD. Whoa.
Up kicks.
Barely not a punish. He might have been able to DP that. Holy shit, Mickey's going in. Burn all the drive gauge on the overhead. Oh, surprise jump timing. MenaRD whiffed the jab, so he couldn't get the anti-air. Level 2 on the side of Mickey. Finds the back throw. What's the option here?
Oh, chip out. He's going to mash. He's going to mash something. Watch it. Okay.
Damn. Devious level 2.
Blocks done. I thought he was going to be
Devious level 2.
threes. So, you know, you never know. Level 1s. Okay, Mena, he wants to make a statement here. You can tell by his ferocity. The way that he's fighting.
Mickey spending all the drive gauge to get early momentum seems good until you don't kill Blanca and he pops level 2. Nice hit confirm into the corner.
Oh, nice. Stay there. Walks in behind him.
This might be an early round. Oh, that's it. That's literally it. Yeah, that's a pseudo perfect for Mickey right there.
The fisties.
Nice whiff punish from Mickey. All right, time to guess. Which of the 15 reversals is MenaRD going to choose?
I like that. He's not only trying to give him a turn. If he does do that string into the lightning.
Damn, we wake up DP.
Waiting for the DP on that. It's still crazy that Blanca gets basically a mid-screen throw loop.
Good bait there from MenaRD.
Yeah. He has supers to defend, but MenaRD with the Blanca level 2 is going to... Ooh, calls out the lack of extension. Interesting. And he gets a full fucking punish? I don't know if I knew that that was a punish if you hard call out the lack of extension from the level 2 like that. That was actually pretty good.
Pixel of pixels. And we are level here.
I mean, it's a read, right? Because if he extends this level 2 here... Or did he run out of the level 2 on that? He just ran out of the level 2, so maybe he couldn't extend it. Oh, that's matchup awareness. That's interesting. That's matchup awareness right there. He just ran out of level 2. I gotta investigate the interaction. You don't see that happen very often. Nice cross cut. Counter hit into the tar combo. That's big damage for Mickey. Up ball. Yo, MenaRD is getting rushed down. Mickey's calling out all the extensions. Set point Mickey. It's MenaRD going to be eliminated in top 24 losers. This would be like a top 16 finish for him. Abare for Mickey. Yo, he's calling out all the offensive extensions. Backdash this time. He's been mixing up his wake-up options a lot. Good timing on the low 4 drive rush. You're in a bad spot.
Okay.
You are in a bad spot. Is that going to be punished? No.
There it is, the activation. We got to touch grass a little bit.
Okay. Can he turn this around? Mickey goes for the pair this time. He jab challenges again. GG? Is that GG? That's GG. Top 24 loser side Mickey from Hong Kong, 17 years old, eliminates MenaRD. MenaRD is out of the tournament, losing to Junior on the winner side and Mickey on the losers. Mickey's like, huh, dropping Cammy's the best thing I ever did. Big place to Mickey. He will fight Crossover. Wait, did Crossover put Mickey into losers? No. Who put Mickey in losers? Mickey's been making a bit of a loser's run. Mickey lost to Kosa.
Because he's gonna have to play Crossover next in the next round. He's keeping it really Dominican.
I love platanos.
I do as well.
I've seen you eat some platanos. This is confirmed from one Dominican.
Mickey, you can swap back to Cammy now. Tell Capcom, man.
I wish I was an
It's Capcom's decision. Silver Key 5 with the big 24 months. Appreciate that.
But yeah, man, beautiful stuff there for Mickey, man. I can't even get mad at that.
Oh, they played Shigematsu Hot Dog off stream, so Hot Dog is out. No more Alex potential. The Alex stream is dead. So Shigematsu with Blanca is going up against Fudo for top 8 qualifier. So one Blanca out, another Blanca remains. Takagi was taken out by Kosa. So we still have KnuckleDu, Kobon, Kosa, KnuckleDu.
Because you don't really get true Oki off of that.
There was 3 Blancas and 3 Zangiefs in the top 24.
And the number of times that he got knocked down into counter hit button because he was meeting Mena on his wake up paid off for him a great deal. Really did well in terms of firstly mixing up his offensive pressure and also, not being afraid if he got hit by a reversal. Very important because there's not a huge reward for getting hit by that reversal. He did great at mitigating the level 2 as well. Showed some really good answers there.
We'll see where they take this, the matches.
Couple of checks, counter hitting Mena.
He did this one thing in game 1. He seen an incoming Blanca ball. He drive rushed towards it and drive impacted. Like he didn't block it first. Like he seen it coming, he drive rushed.
What, in neutral?
Yeah, and then he drive impact and it reached.
Okay, so if you do that preemptively because you can drive rush in mid-screen. Then you can react to it, and that is very, very legit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He caught him right before he landed too, like on the Blanca ball recovery. So that was pretty good. That was
I'm
pretty
pretty
good.
sure I saw him do that in the Capcom Cup set. Can't remember. But yeah, he's got loads of great tech, loads of great answers in that matchup. There's no way that any Blanca's getting away with anything that's not super legit in that match.
Frequent drive impacts as well, which is pretty big.
There's definitely a little bit of a cultural
enhancements afterwards with
reason for lack of Blanca, I believe.
The lightning cancel, right? So the
Blanca's pick rate is definitely going up, though.
Yeah, great stuff.
Takagi, Shigematsu, Kings Vega, MenaRD. There was 4 Blancas in top 48.
Did they play at Evo? No. Evo. Nah, Mena kind of sped run Evo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year, so I can't even remember what we played besides Kaku for sure. But somebody confirm with me if he actually played Mickey.
All I can remember is him playing Phenom.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Okay, so he didn't play Mickey. All right, well, we keep it score. We see you, Mickey. Move on.
Losers hate successful people. What can I say? I don't think it's that black and white. Like, there is something to be said at success at all costs, which is an ugly side, I think, of a lot of cultures, including American culture. But what I think is what's happening more with MenaRD is that he wins with characters that people don't like. I think it's as simple as that. MenaRD wins with Birdie. He won with Luke. He wins with Blanca. He wins with characters that people have deemed dishonorable. It's just how it is. And people just have surface level analysis and takes and react emotionally to the character on screen. So, just is what it is. It's not logical. It's just an emotional reaction.
Beat Shine, beat Phenom, and then he came short against Kakarot. Yeah, he didn't play.
All right, so the
like the reaction from the Daigo first to 10 set was so funny. One of the comments on my YouTube video talking about like the aftermath of it was, MenaRD is just a flash in the pan. In 10 years, Daigo will be remembered and no one will know who MenaRD is. And I'm like, MenaRD won his first Capcom Cup 10 years ago. His first one. Mind you, like it's already been 10 years. Like you're just stuck in the past. Like mentally, you've stunted your growth mentally. Daigo was your peak idol when you cared about this, and now you've checked out mentally, and you've only checked back in to see what's going on when Daigo showed up on the screen again, and then you've just completely, time warped into this zone and ignored everything that happened in between when you last paid attention to Street Fighter and Daigo and where we are now.
Ended that run, but KnuckleDu though, straight out of that top 8, coming out hot.
It's been 9 years, but I'm exaggerating to match the whole 10 years narrative. Because he won Capcom Cup in 2017.
There you go, right on the floor, yup.
KnuckleDu Kosa. All right, everybody, I need you to give KnuckleDu your power. Let's go, KnuckleDu with the Mai. Let's go, dude. Remember what I just said. You don't want to be an emotional, illogical hater. It's all about supporting the player here. Time for a KnuckleDu win. Big interruption. Come on, this is top 8 EVO Japan KnuckleDu right here. Good spacing on that dive kick from Kosa, though. He got burnt last second, and the demon flip dive kick again.
Okay, I think he got hit with a fan or he just blocked one. I'm not too sure, but he just went to the immediate demon.
I thought KnuckleDu was a computer chair, not an actual person. The computer chair is remotely connecting to KnuckleDu on the Wi-Fi to control. So as long as the signal is good, KnuckleDu should be okay. Oh, he actually went for it? That is a guess. He can do empty teleport command grab into the air-to-air if you jump away from the command grab. So there is a bit of a mix-up there. Not just a reaction test. Forces the burnout. Hold on. Oh, nice stand jabs. And the confident walk-in grab from Kosa. Well played on that. First game to Kosa.
Closes it out with a low forward, and Dudang is going to go back to where we started.
I would love for him to go.
It's Mena's attitude that gets him hate. I think Mena is one of the best ambassadors we have for the fighting game scene, and is extremely respectful and represents the community very well. And if Mena attitude gets to you, I think you have a thing for confidence. I think people who hate on people who are confident, it's severe projection in my opinion.
Just in general.
Yeah, what's the go-to?
I don't know.
Mena is very nice, well-spoken, has been great as a champion when he's gotten his wins. Lifted the community up. And I think you're just not paying attention to... You're hyper-focusing on his failures and not celebrating his successes, which he usually uses to elevate the community at large and his own community in the DR.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, all right, whatever you say.
You gotta be looking your best. Oh, nice.
Bro.
Perfect parry.
Nice and delayed defensive, too, just in case.
Huh?
Oh. All right.
KnuckleDu breaking out.
MenaRD?
You see something, dude? Like that he didn't even go for the meter. Maybe trying to go for the kill for the level 2. That is, of course, about 2 sequences. Depending on the starter, he can win this. That is Glass Joe we're dealing with here against Akuma.
The most controversial thing Mena has done is teabag Daigo when he was 17. And so some people will never forgive him for that.
All right, saving it all.
That's it. Knows he can't instill his will no more. He's in burnout, so I like that he just chooses.
Oh, he's looking... Yeah, he's looking to hit confirm that. Nice. Nice from Kosa. Dude was looking to hit confirm. Single hit confirm the medium punch into level 2.
Sweep the leg. Now put that in that back pocket. No parries. What's up with you, man? Just playing classic Street Fighter.
Just entice him into that medium punch.
Space outs all day, Davey, bro.
He is sweeping like he's the master of the custodial arts.
That's good. I think he's just trying to interrupt.
Yeah, Kosa's been playing this really well.
He's just throwing them sweeps out there, which I don't mind.
Du uses the medium kick and Riembu very effectively compared to a lot of Mais. Ooh, that's huge. Best level 1 in the game.
Have to do it.
He's kind of spent the stocks rather liberally, though. Didn't get much from this. Level 3 inside of Kosa. No! My goodness. That is not what you want. Okay, he tried to get some super opti conversion, but was slightly out of the corner. Okay. 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 That could have been terrible. Imagine accidental whiff DP in neutral into wake up level 2 that gets blocked. He was like, oh, fuck this. That almost seemed like a fuck this level 2. The chair lag spike. Yeah, the Wi-Fi signal from the chair controlling Du, you know, had a little hiccup right there.
Overhead, yes.
Damn, Yipes did call that overhead. Good block from Kosa. Damn, he's been doing raw sweep a lot, and it's been very successful. Oh, the Rob TV. Nice conversion on the punish counter jab from Du. Oh, he did Wake Up Demon again. This is the second Wake Up Demon, I think, from Kosa specifically I've seen this weekend that didn't work. Hail Mary from Kosa, I respect it. That was a commitment to see if Du was going to overextend on the offense between the projectiles. If it connected, he would have gotten the low forward hit into DP combo and escaped the bounce projectile. So that was just a Hail Mary. Like, if this hits, I can make momentum. Even if I just block here, I'm probably going to die. So that was intentional, the low forward to DP commitment. No, that's a common technique. Do something like a button into a forward moving advancing special. Or do a forward moving advancing special to trade with the second fireball bounce. That's like some counterplay from my fan. But obviously it's a Hail Mary. It's like this. If this hits, I might have a chance at winning. If not, it's over. Okay, finally a raw sweep doesn't work. Kosa was using a lot of surprise sweeps to get momentum. Oh, immediate demon flip over the projectile to get in. Meaty connects to the stand medium. Du holding back or backdashing or jumping. Counter hit conversion. That is so nasty for Akuma, man. GG. Towards heavy punch counter hit is mean. Safe on block too. Oh no! He didn't get the counter hit, or he didn't interrupt the overhead. Set point for Kosa. Spent a lot of bar on that. Okay, he pace attacks to get out of the corner. Oh, he didn't see the hit. The meaty heavy punch hit. He didn't see it. Air to air jump heavy kick. Du can bring this back. Driver's DP. Okay, does he go for it? What a jump timing from Kosa. Oh, he's out. Du has to chase him. Medium punch should dissipate the fireball. Nice. challenge, next gas, and it's the medium punch reset. Kosa takes it 2-1 over KnuckleDu. Kosa having a couple good performances back-to-back. Did Kosa make top 8 at EVO Japan as well? He either got like 9th place or went far. He beat MenaRD at EVO Japan also. So Kosa moving on in the bracket. Big ups to Du. Finishes at 13th place, I believe. And that means the last American player remaining is Guy.
You know, KnuckleDu's like my bro, so at the end of the day, it's not the most professional thing to do, but hell, he got his ass kicked.
Have your favorites, you know what I mean?
Guy is officially, yeah, the top placing American player in the entire bracket is Guy. Wake Up Demon isn't invul, it will only beat throws. No, it's not invul to anything. He got thrown out of it. Wake Up Demon, the way Demon works in this game is that Demon has 6 frames of startup. After the 6th frame is when the cinematic actually occurs, and at that point, it's over. It's a 0 frame super after the cinematic occurs. So if you're not already hitting Akuma, or if you're not already in the air, then it's just going to hit you. So the only thing that Wake Up Demon beats in this game is hesitation on your offense for trying to bait an invincible DP or the hit level 3. So basically, it's a little bit like a shitty version of Geef's Wake Up. Imagine Geef Wake Up, where you approach him and you don't want to be there. If you delay your offensive bait, Wake Up level 3, the hit version, you can get hit by the Wake Up Demon. But it's still weird because you can still delay your jab a little bit and end up hitting the reversal demon. So Wake Up Demon is an option, but it's pretty weak in this game.
Season's already begun. 25 regions represented, 26 qualified players.
Can't you jump Demon on reaction? Hell fucking no. As soon as that cinematic occurs where you see that it's happening, it's over. It doesn't matter what's going on. You're already either grabbed or you avoided it. It's over. Just like Zangief level 3. Zangief level 3 also has startup in that way, but it's fully invincible. That's the difference. Zangief level 3 is fully invincible, but it does have 6 frames of startup as well, or like 5 frames, something like that.
You can begin your path to Capcom Cup.
Demon should not be losing to jabs, for fuck's sake. Listen, I know you're nostalgic for the Akuma of old, but Akuma does not need a single buff. I know this is more like a lore and vibes type of balancing discussion, but he has 2 level 3s, and it's okay.
You can build connections with, get in that Discord, start linking up, networking, get your sets in, level your game up. As I said, it is literally your path to greatness. It's open now. It's already begun. Check out the Capcom Pro Tour website and look at the schedule and find out which region you can sign up for, where you're eligible, and maybe we'll see you at Capcom Cup 30.
Yeah, look, that's how we all got to know. Well, we knew him already, but that's how we all got to know Zerna, man.
Like, the way you land Demon in this game is on a 50-50 knockdown or frame trap situation. You get to like a +2, +3 situation, and then you activate Demon.
Every region is just full of killers at this point. Shout outs to Chile for getting their spot.
Yeah.
As well on the World Warriors side. Shout outs to the influence of Blas, guys like Crime May as well. You know, which is pretty dope. But yeah. Man, the CPT season, it's fresh. You would think we're in Combo Breaker, we're like in the midway point, but we're really not.
No, it's the second event of the tour. A lot more to come. Of course, you've seen us talking about those. But we will have to conclude this top 24 real soon. We'll be back after this short break. We'll get down to the last 8 here.
So,
are
they going to play this one on stream?
That top 8 will be fighting it out. I think there's like, what, 10 remaining?
Aren't there some combos where it's optimal to go into Demon? Yeah. If you use Demon in combos, there's some times where it's optimal to combo into the Demon.
Don't go too far. See you in a minute.
But I mean, if you're trying to land Demon like the command grab. Celsior, I need you to stop talking.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Like, just stop, dude. Please.
Years ago, Mother returned home carrying a crystallized egg. Inside that egg were 2 living Rathalos. I remember how happy I was when I heard 2 newborn cries.
Okay, break time here.
So full of life.
I might be wrapping up this stream soon, by the way. Thanks for tuning into my POV.
My royal duties.
If you're more than a jab distance away, you can jump demon on reaction. That's not how that works. Stop spreading misinformation, please.
My mother.
The demon either grabs you frame 0 after the cinematic when you're in range. If you're out of range from the demon, it has to travel forward and then you jump away from it to punish. That's not jumping on reaction. That's not, you cannot avoid it on reaction. Either they did the setup properly so you're in range and it grabs frame 0, or you jump back to punish it. I literally booted the game's training mode to verify this. You don't know what you're saying. You're using the language wrong because you don't fully understand the concepts. That's not what that means. Please. You are not describing this correctly because you do not fully comprehend what you're looking at. Please, please, please stop. Please stop. Why am I reading YouTube chat?
But I never imagined they'd take your spirit as well.
Why am I reading YouTube chat?
Only harm our people and further endanger our
Jesus fucking Christ. Please do not say you can beat demon on reaction. Please don't say that. This is how Akuma gets downplayed. As people talk like this.
All blow up into a diplomatic incident.
I've been prepared for this my whole life, Captain. I swear I'll win. So just watch me.
Okay, let's get going. Counting on you for backup, Captain.
We'll take that beast down this time, right, lad?
This is you we're talking about. I just know you're gonna offer to help with my other work.
There must be a path forward without bloodshed. Don't you think so?
We've all got your back, so stand tall. We know you can do this. 2 centuries ago, our ancestors committed a grave sin. We have to accept these transgressions. And as riders, it's our responsibility to right these wrongs. Come on!
Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2026. We are nearly concluded this top 24. It's been some incredible action. Over 1,450 entrants is almost condensed all the way down to a final 8. We'll be taking you there for the last 4 names. 4 already qualified on the winner's side. 4 more to join them on the losers. We've still got 10 players left, I think it is, as we work our way through these last remaining matches. We just saw Mickey eliminating MenaRD. That is obviously a bit of a heartbreaker for you, and sorry that we had to double it up because Kosa eliminating KnuckleDu as well.
I'll eat that. Comes with the territory, man. That's what it is, what it is.
Well, I've got to look forward to Killsy versus Kobon.
Let's go, eat you in the building,
so
man.
we'll find out there, and of course the Glizzy Goblin himself.
Hot dog.
Hot dog going up against Shigematsu. All that to come, and of course we have 4 players remaining in the qualification matches as Crossover will be trying to take revenge for Mickey's defeat of MenaRD. We've got Fudo awaiting the winner of Hot Dog versus Shigematsu. Guy could possibly be going into a Geef mirror, or he could be facing KnuckleDu. And we know that VX Bao is going to be facing Kosa, and that is going to be your 4 qualification matches. So 6 potential matches to go here until we close out our top 8. We'll be running top 8 very, very soon after we finish this block. You don't have to wait very long.
Okay.
We're going to be switching over, of course, because the top 8 will be concluding on the
Might have time
stage
for one
here
more
at
set.
Combo Breaker in front
Or I gotta
of
pack it up here.
thousands in attendance that are glued to the big screens. And I think we're going to be bringing you some third strike action in the meantime.
What up, Killer Pigeon? What's good, man?
No reason to leave for the next 5 hours here on
Yeah, guys. So I will be heading out in a little bit for family function. The top 24 is going to be wrapping up soon. And then there'll be a break. I'll be gone. I might come back later for the later part of top 8. But I'll probably miss like the first half. No. Just, you know, family get together. Some families in town. Nothing big. Nothing big.
Which is cool. Sometimes we're just trying to keep it locked in terms of time, making sure everything runs smooth. Damn, unfortunately. There it is. Here's the bracket, ladies and gentlemen, just to update you guys if you're curious. So, yes, I mean, you've been pretty much saying it the whole time. So, we got Guy versus Mickey, VX Bao versus Shigematsu. Now we're waiting the winner of KnuckleDu and Kobon to go up against Crossover.
There is a break. So if Tekken runs late, I'll have more time. There is a break in the schedule. So it kind of works out for me. So here's the schedule, right? So they're scheduling the top 8 for 7:30. So if Tekken 8 runs long, there'll be more time. But, you know, I'm going to be gone for a little while.
What I do know is KnuckleDu does still have to play Kobon. That one is definitely happening. And that will be our next match coming up. So KnuckleDu, the lone remaining European representative outside of me and Tyrant, of course. We're still representing Europe out here. I'll let Tyrant still represent Europe. I know he lives in Florida. But, you know.
Problem in the ending is
Brian, I managed to reach 1600 MR with 150 hours of playing keyboard. If I wanted to join some tournaments, should I swap to hitbox? Do tournaments allow keyboard? It's not about what they allow. The problem is keyboards generally don't have compatibility with most consoles. So that's the issue. You need to be able to play on a console. If you have a keyboard with an adapter that allows you to play on console, go ahead. I don't know how you even do that, but basically you need to be able to play on PS5. So however way you figure that out, there have been people who play on keyboards, but I don't know what their setup is. Also, you can't plug 2 keyboards into a PC. Yeah, that would be awkward, right? So those are the practical realities you got to think about.
So Kobon is going to be mentally ready for this due to the fact that he's in the Mylands, literally, in Japan. So he is definitely well.
Do keyboards do SOCD neutral per default? No. They fixed the issue with SOCD in Street Fighter 6. SOD Street Fighter 6 has neutral SOCD. And basically the tournament rules now for SOCD are the controllers must also mimic exactly what the game does. So that has been resolved. In Street Fighter 5, the in-game natural SOCD rules for like last input wins, or not even that, it was automatically face the opponents, and that was not the legal SOCD rules. So the basic rules for the game were actually not what the tournament rules were. So your controllers had to manually override that with the, you know, no down plus up equals up and left right cancels SOCD. So that was awkward. In Street Fighter 6, they resolved that. The base SOCD cleaning of the game itself is accurate. KnuckleDu versus Kobon. Second place at Capcom Cup versus Kobon here. KnuckleDu went to losers early, losing to Carcinus Aki. That was a big win for Carcinus, and has been working his way through losers since then. Kobon, DreamHack Atlanta champion last weekend. Been on a big run here. I forgot who put him into losers. Does anyone remember? Been working his way through the losers bracket. He lost to Hot Dog.
Definitely making work for it.
At least, yes.
Kevin beat him at DreamHack before he made the comeback through loser side, but he lost to Hot Dog in this bracket.
Patience. Trying to get in that crouch jab range. That's what KnuckleDu's trying to avoid.
Overhead. The instant throw tech though.
That happens a lot. I see that scenario a lot. When I do that with Viper, like crouch fits into drive rush overhead, I get thrown every single time. Everybody's ready. I swear.
Big whiff.
Brian, can you make some shit up about why I shouldn't carry that Mize on the screen? It's just Capcom's fault, man. I can't do anything about it. Capcom needs to balance their game to make it more fun to watch. I think we should see more Mize on the screen until we get true Mai-ageddon. And then Capcom finally decides to do something about the game.
Okay, looking for that punish counter just to get that nice little combo into the corner carry. Kobon is very aware. He's not trying to press buttons first. He's not trying to whip. If anything, he's trying to establish a stand light kick for the drive rush into the shenanigans.
Patience from Kobon. Wow, he went late on that drive rush, which is scary because of the level 3. So he's going to have CA soon, not after this one, right? Backdash gets opened up. That's a round. Meterless? Nice. But this is the win condition. Kobon still has level 3 into the final round. So KnuckleDu didn't force him to burn level 3.
There it is. That's all you need. That was a two-piece, no combo, just to get a slight lead. Kobon's going to hold it for sure. Is this that light kick? Damn! The why order. Lord have mercy, the hard left.
Ooh, nice whip punish. Jab drive rush on the whip heavy. He's piecing away. Great neutral from Kobon as always. That's it. GG. Perfect round. Not a single SPD that round, right? Like, this is how Kobon plays. It's like 90% just nooch and footsies.
His neutral game.
Literally not a single SPD.
The fact that it's just a little bit active too, huh?
Yep.
Understand that? What a handshake. He handshaking right now. Kobon, very strong. Okay, kills you.
I used to see JR use the light kick predominantly, but that light punch coming out. Okay.
He does have a jury as well. That's
right. Yeah, the jury's what really got into the dance in the first place. It's a character that we saw him use in season 1.
That's right. So man, so really when he picked the Cammy, because most of the time I've seen the Cammy was SFL.
Oatmeal fan, you're not wrong about jumping away from Demon at a distance. You're wrong about the word reaction.
Yeah, he's got an archetype.
You just don't understand the situation. You're using the English language to describe the situation incorrectly.
The mind makes sense at the moment.
That's all, man.
It's not getting the job done here.
You cannot jump away from Demon on reaction if it's a proper Demon setup point-blank range. It's a 50-50, just like Geef SPD or Geef level 3.
Literally. Yeah.
That's all, man. That's all.
No SPD, okay, trying to go for the vintage Undertaker, just a clip of.
You cannot hold up after seeing the flash if it's in range.
There we go. That's it. Tip for tap. Get nice and relaxed. Okay, nice. Hit
Like you're not understanding. You don't understand the situation. That's all. So describing it as a jump away on reaction is incorrect. If you see the flash and you're at a distance, you hold up back. But if you hold up in range, it doesn't matter if you hold up. You got grabbed.
I thought that was an instant burn up, but we'll take it.
There we go.
Sorry, I know I'm getting one guide here, but he's genuinely trying to ask the question, and I can't help myself besides explain it. KnuckleDu back in the jury. KnuckleDu had a jury and a mean Cammy before upgrading to the Mai.
That just reminds me of Red Focus from back in the day. Throwback.
Back when people pretended they had footsies.
Yeah. Like the thoughts of Logan. No!
Oh my god, the drop kick on the DP punish into the empty jump SPD. This is the beatdown. The Mai might have been the better pick for you, my man KnuckleDu. It might have been the better pick. Level 3 on the side of Kobon, by the way, because any interaction will just lead to this. How do you make this comeback? Level 3 is going to kill you. When is he gonna go for it? When does he spend it?
Into the SPDs, and the level 3 is available. He's going to do it on the next drive rush interaction, I swear. On defense, that is, from Kobon.
I wonder what answers she has to bait out a level 3 off of the drive rush cancel.
Good question. Oh my god. KnuckleDu is very aware of this as well. Oh, I thought he was going to turn it right there.
At any point, on any of these interactions, Kobon can just let her rip. This is Kobon's strength as well, is that when he has these life leads, he's so good at not overextending and getting impatient and throwing away, because the game is so steamrolly, right? He will take 13 throws in a row, calls out the shimmy with the light SPD. Jury +1 in that interaction. Is she +1 or +2? I forget. Plus in that interaction for the stand medium, but knows that KnuckleDu is probably going to back off and try to call out a shimmy or something, or maybe try to bait out the level 3. +2, right? Just do light SPD when your opponent is +2 up to the stand medium.
He doesn't mind paying that on a monthly direct debit. That's okay.
Guys, just to get you involved.
Kobon is one of the best at using the fact that he has level 3 to totally make his opponents shiver in their boots, shiver me timbers while they scramble to mitigate the risk reward.
So yeah, there it is. But yeah, just avoiding that entirely.
Eve Mirror losers. That means that Guy, the last remaining American player, will have to go up against the father of all Zangiefs right now, Kobon, in the Geef Mirror to try to make top 8. Meanwhile, Kobon, who just won DreamHack Atlanta, beat Junior in the losers finals 3-0.
In the losers bracket, and there you can see they're now up to date.
It's not impossible for Guy. It really is not.
Fighting for the honor of the DR. Will he get revenge for the loss?
Ryan, you only react to YouTube chat when it's something wrong? Right, and I'm doing it again.
Falcons Kwamba Mickey.
Doing it again.
Fudo versus Shigematsu in an All Japan showdown. Guy. James, New York, representing in the Geef Mirror against Kobian. And our last qualification match will be VX Bao against the custodial master himself, Kosa, sweeping his way through the brackets. 4 more matches to come through, and we have 1 remaining player.
What if Kobian does it again? That would be fucking ridiculous. Doing it from losers again?
That's it.
That would elevate him. I mean, Kobian was already that guy. It was a long time coming for him to get a big win because Kobian won the Topanga 2024 championship, which is like the players event, right? I think Topanga League in the West is very under the radar, but that's the long set format with all the best players out of Japan. That's kind of like your favorite player's favorite player event. And Kobian won that 2024 and had the top 3 finish, I believe, at EVA Japan, or top 8 finish, a really good finish at EVA Japan, but then had a kind of lackluster CPT season and also did not qualify for Esports World Cup. Then he got top 3 at EVA Japan and EVO France, and so he had those explosive performances, but he still has not qualified for a Capcom Cup or Esports World Cup until now, right? So he kind of had this lull after having that breakout performance. And that's when Zangief was at their peak Season 2 power. Zangief only was pretty mediocre in Season 1, top tier for a period of time in Season 2, then chipped away at with like drive gauge nerfs, scaling nerfs, hurt box nerfs, and so his character got nerfed. Zangief is still very good in my opinion, but you know that was like when Zangief was like arguably maybe kind of broken for a little bit. I'm exaggerating by broken, but top tier is what I want to say. And so him getting this Esports World Cup qualification is like a long time coming. He's finally qualified for a big like Grand Slam events. So he's breaking through. So if he does this and qualifies for Capcom Cup, back-to-back tournaments, that's like the Lashar, MenaRD tier players, you know what I mean?
That is an obnoxious orange color. I love it though.
You know what I love as well? The Blanca's got the beautiful fade.
Man, looking like he got Trump.
Which barber do you think he goes to?
Oh, Blanca?
Okay, he's got the skin.
Oh wait, he was in Capcom Cup. Excuse me. Why am I? Yeah, misremembering. Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, he barely made it in, right? Didn't not Pedro beat him?
It said heads up, but I always thought he said.
He didn't qualify for Esports World Cup only. Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of which, big bunch coming out here.
Misspace on the crouch strong. Gets heavily punished by Fudo. My word. Almost coast to coast. Where do you think you're going? Don't drive rush at me. He's burnt out already. There's the string. Plus in his face. All of the plats. Oh my word.
Fudo. What's is he styling on him? Drive rush, charge heavy.
On the side of Fudo. Man, I think at this point when I see a scramble.
Shigematsu also with the top 8 finish at DreamHack Atlanta. Back-to-back good weekends for him, but Fudo is that dude. Fudo is always so strong.
Trying to look for the perfect parry, no dice. Nice DP, properly walked up, then did it.
What characters has Fudo been going this tournament? He's pretty much exclusively Ed. I know at Blink Respawn when he won that over Momochi, he swapped off Ed to DJ to avoid the Ed mirror, but he's like 99.9% Ed all the time.
This first one. Oh, nice little micro walk back, but he drive rushes into a crouch strong, and that is going to hurt.
Oh, I thought he was going to put the Blanca-chan out there. Looks like he didn't have enough time to.
Oh my god, what a weird trade. Oh, empty jump and to get yourself checkmated in the corner. That's rough, buddy. That was a weird knockdown, a trade on that weird tumble knockdown, empty jump into weird timing, back throw, no super meter. Literally, he empty jumped into getting checkmated. Quick first game for Fudo.
battle of the drive gauge at this
Yeah,
point.
not Pedro was at this tournament, but unfortunately, he did not have a good tournament. He lost in round 2.
On the lightning side, wow, he was ready. Meaty throw.
Street Fighter 5, Fudo was Mika.
Nice interruption.
I see people don't remember Fudo as the most consistent Street Fighter 5 player. Mika and Poison at the end. Ooh, parry drive rush into ODDP to check the check. Remember, Fudo got second at EVO 2016, the first EVO for Street Fighter 5, and he was known as being always the bridesmaid, pretty much. He got second place at so many premieres and was one of the most consistent players of the entire game's lifespan, but had only a handful of major titles. But at the end of Street Fighter 5, he won one of the Topanga Leagues. Him and Tokido were cooking in the long set format, endgame Street Fighter 5, and he was playing a lot of Poison. Tokido won one over him, but I think Fudo got another. Fudo is definitely one of the OG players that has been doing the best. 2011 EVO champion with Fei Long in Street Fighter 4. He's also, like, from that era, he's maybe the strongest. If you're thinking about, like, a Daigo, Tokido, Fudo, Momochi, I think Fudo might be the best of them. In Street Fighter 6 right now. Was Tokido here? Yeah, he played his crunchy JP and it didn't work very well. Uh-oh! You've got yourself burnt, Shigematsu. He has a level 1, but how does he deal with the flicker pressure? Nope, you're going nowhere, buddy.
Something. I didn't even see what that hit. Was that a jump? I think it was.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Fudo, my pick. Bison meatballs, okay? That's all I need. I don't know what you want, but I got you. Let me get that throw. Oh, I actually thought he was going to hit him with a crouching roundhouse.
You could Tokido was the best endgame Street Fighter 5 player maybe on the planet. He won the final Topanga League. So Fudo was fighting for that title with Tokido at the end of Street Fighter 5, but I think Tokido took it in the end with his Urian swap and everything. And also playing Luke as well. So it was between Fudo and Tokido, but in Street Fighter 6, Fudo has been the best to keep up with it as well. So Fudo is just, to me, that crazy conversion. Hit confirm, target combo, into the level 2 pickup. Solid 2-0 from Fudo here. Yeah, Fudo is the most impressive OG to me right now, by far. So consistent. Is it spelled Nooch or Nooch? Definitely Nooch. Definitely Nooch. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and pack it up here. I got to get ready to get going. So I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over on the Twitch side of things over to Capcom Fighters. So actually, here, I'll send you over to Strider streaming right now. So I'm going to head on out of here. Y'all can say what's up to Strider on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm out as well. I might be back for top 8, so be on the lookout for that. If not, I'll catch you next time. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, everybody. Peace out, and thanks for watching from my perspective. Hopefully I added something transformative and informational and entertaining to your time. Adios.
Without actually giving up their turns, right? It's a lot easier to just wait and see. Like,
Bye.